Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, man? And we talking boxing. Shouts out to my bodyguard, man, my brother, Omega. Omega, what's going down, big bro? You know, I always appreciate you for always keeping it real with me, always having my back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never got to worry about you switching up on me. I ain't never got to worry about hearing, somebody said Omega said this about Money Brown, or Omega said that about Money Brown, because I already know my brother ride with me 120% right or wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Always solid, bro. Always solid. I already know, Megan. That's why I fuck with you heavy, dog. Today, my niggas, we want to have the OG KQKC come and join me. You feel me? Oh, shit. We got the
What it
OG in
do?
the building.
Yes, sir. What's happening, brother?
How you feeling, OG?
Man, I'm hanging in there, man. Yes, sir.
Man,
I thought
I
I'd
thank you
come.
for joining your little bro.
Huh?
I said, I thank you for coming to join your little bro and kick it with me today.
Yeah. I said I'm gonna come on and show you some love for a minute, man. You know. So what's going on with you?
Man, we chilling, we chilling. Just sending out these notifications, get a few people in the building.
Okay. Do your thing. What's happening to the chat, everybody? What's going on? The troll killer. What's happening with y'all? All right. The jabberee up in this mug. Yes, sir. Omega Red is in here. Wow. Ooh. Yes, sir. Who else we got up in here? Let's see. Okay. Everybody trying to come in. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. That's how we do it. Yes, sir.
Big Tony in the building. MJ Total Health.
Okay.
We're gonna get him in. Let me stop these notifications.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
How you feeling today, though, OG? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I had to be by with them grandkids today, so I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm all good. You know? So yeah, nothing too much big happening today. You know.
Getting
Just
ready for
much the
Saturday
same.
night.
Huh?
Getting ready for Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday afternoon actually.
Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
The beautiful Ashley's in the building. Ash, what's going down, Queen? How you feeling?
Yeah. So yeah, Saturday night, and like I say, Carl Frampton. He's when he fought Leo Santa Cruz, he dominated him the first fight. Cause Leo Santa Cruz, I don't know what his mind on or whatever, but style make fights. That goes to show you how style make fights. Because when Leo Santa Cruz fought him the second fight, that second fight, Leo Santa Cruz, he didn't come for it. He didn't press the issue. He wasn't the aggressor. He fought on the back foot. And Carl Frampton didn't see that coming. I mean, he had to give him a round of applause himself. He said, that was clever, because he knew Leo Santa Cruz is a come forward fighter. They're going to throw 90 plus punches per round. But Carl Frampton, he wasn't ready for that. But now I think he's ready for it at junior lightweight. And I think he's going to pretty much make adjustments as long as Harrington stand there and let him pretty much dominate him. So that's what I see.
You see Carl Frampton win, or you see Hearn winning?
I see Frampton winning.
I see Frampton winning as well.
Yep, I see Frampton winning.
Hope I'm wrong, though.
Huh?
I said I hope I'm wrong because I want her to win, but I just don't see him beating Corey Frampton.
Yeah, yeah. But Harrington, what he 35 now?
Yeah, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken. Yeah,
yeah, 35. And so we might, see him, Carl Frampton, make a little, he said history, so we'll see what happens. But I know one thing, Shakur Stevenson want the winner of that fight.
yeah.
And Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur Stevenson, he's a great disciplined fundamental fighter. But only thing I'm thinking about is maybe they're gonna try to do him like they did Floyd. Say he's a good fighter, but he's a boring fighter.
Man,
You know,
not lying.
you
But
know,
even with him though, like he ain't the type of fight like Shakur ain't the type of fighter OG that be moving all around in the ring and shit. He be right there making your ass miss. But he ain't. He just don't. He ain't that motherfucker rock'em sock'em robot. You know,
right, right. He's
he
not
a
gonna
bad
sit there.
motherfucker though.
Right. Now, what got me is today was Andy Ruiz. He said he
Yeah.
wants to come in at 255 pounds. You know,
Oh,
I think that's a little bit too big. But then again, we talking about Arreola, and we talking about he let his hands go a lot, just like he did with Kornacki fight. So yeah, I can see that. 255-pound, but Ruiz, he don't understand that they're gonna slow him down. They're gonna gas him out. So you got a good 4-round window to pretty much press the issue. And get it when you can, but that ain't gonna happen with Chris Arreola. Shit, no sir. Yep. So it is what it is.
But Chris Ariel, I like Chris Ariel. He's a little fighter, but he got to bring his ass. If Chris Ariel come in shape, he always give a good fight.
Oh yeah, he does.
It
that
ain't
was,
worth no damn $75, but
how much?
They charging 75 for that shit.
Oh shit, no. That ain't happening.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but he give a good scrap though. Ashley Corner, what's going on with you, sister? That's you say Shakur be mad when he don't get the stoppage because he don't want to seem boring. Yeah. A lot of guys want to pretty much entertain and pretty much give a good fight, but hey, everybody can't fight that type of style. Everybody's no Bruce Innocent. Bruce Innocent, he'll give you a fight. Like Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner got his problems and shit, but he's entertaining.
Facts.
He's entertaining.
He gonna put asses in the seats.
Yeah. Oh, that too. So you're always waiting to see what's gonna happen.
Have to say if her win, he has to fight Shakur. She say that's why Shakur be mad when he don't get the stoppage because he don't want to seem boring. Oh shit, you was reading some OG. Muscle weights more than fat, but they have to find a medium. That's a great fight, very entertaining, but not for 75. Exactly, Ash. Like, god damn, Al. I love you, Al, and everything, but shit. It's Andy Ruiz and fucking motherfucking Chris Arreola. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't know about that 75. I don't know.
But I tell you one thing, PBC better step this shit up because DAZN been having a hell of a card last 2 weeks.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. That last card, that shit been on fire.
Hell yeah. And Chocolito and Estrada, they working on a third trilogy. A trilogy fight now. Yeah, shit. And that was a fight there. Shit.
Man, it was so much of a good fight. That's going to be one of the fights that me and Keon ass watch over and try to score and see who to win because I thought it was close as fuck. I thought Chocolatito edged it. But I gotta see. And to my brother, Daniel Nixon, man, Daniel. I don't know. Look, man, I be going through some shit sometimes. So I don't know what happened last time. I probably took something the wrong way. But you my brother, man, and it's all love, always love, family. You feel me? So it was probably just took out of context. You feel me? So it's all love. You one of the few that's always coming in here showing love and support, bro. So I got nothing but love for you, child. Omega say,
Yes, sir. Yes,
two
sir.
of the greatest in the same room at the same time, America's most wanted. You feel me, Omega?
Omega Red. That's what I got though. Yes, sir. What's up,
Hey,
Brown on boxing? Yes, sir. What you
I
say,
want,
man?
now I want to address my brother Main Man real fast so I can get this out the way and
Okay.
just, you know what I'm saying? Because today, man, I don't know what was going on with my brother Main Man. You feel me?
Mm,
But he was on some other type of shit today, bro. I jumped in and I'm gonna go by bit. You know what I'm saying? And this gonna be the last time I address this, and it ain't gonna be no horror feelings or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, bro, like if you feeling some type of way, dog, and you think a nigga coming around you to try to, what I'm saying, use your content for them. My brother Omega, thank you so much for the donation. Much love, much appreciated, fam. As always. And you think a motherfucker coming around you to, take your content and come back and make content off of it, bro. I'm the wrong nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never went to nobody channel trying to steal no content for me to make content. I'm very creative my motherfucking self, bro, and I can make shit happen. I can snatch it out of thin air and make it out of content. So I'm the last nigga to come around or try to, do something, try to down a motherfucker. Actually, to tell the truth, Shakur going to try to make Heron look horrible when if they fight. Shaking my head, Bud and Andre Ward going to be teaching Shakur ways to whoop Heron ass. Hell
mm,
yeah. But I'm gonna let y'all hear this shit, and I hope we jump in just to let them know that this is gonna be the last time. You know, you heard me say anything about my brother Main Man or what he got going on and things that nature because today, like I really don't know where that shit came from, but it was a fucking curveball, and we joke all the time. So like, but today, bro, he was really on one, bro, and I don't know if he was just going through some shit or what it was, or the niggas in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? The little lame ass nigga that was in the that was talking who I was ignoring. I wasn't paying them no mind, no attention, because I know what they was trying to do. You know what I mean? I was talking to you, but you know what I'm saying? You let that shit go elsewhere. So I'm gonna let y'all see where it started, right? So when I came in, I was showing love to my brother. He was talking about Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. Talking about how Earl was fighting little Mikey things. Then y'all know how we always going back and forth on that shit, right? So I don't know if this was the first thing, but I want y'all to be the judge of this shit.
Hey, come on, man. Y'all be flame up in this joint, man. Y'all need to cut that out, man. Hey,
Okay, so it was one cat up there. Cassandra, how you doing, beautiful queen? How you doing, love? So it was one cat up that was up there. They came over the other day, Omega, right? Talking shit. And I guess one of y'all must have blocked this punk ass and kicked him out, right? So we talking about some shit. He coming there. He say, "Oh, Monty Brown, he blocks you. And he put you in timeout and block you if you disagree with what he got to say about Earl Spence. He don't want nothing but yes mans in there agree with him. Like nigga, I don't want no motherfucking yes mans here. Half of the time we ain't agreeing in this motherfucker. I got respect for everybody in their opinion. Only if you get blocked, if you come this motherfucker, if you saying some bullshit and the motherfucker ranchers go block your ass. Cause I don't even take my time out to click on you and block no motherfucker unless you just being disrespectful and I'm the nigga that got to do it. And then my brother Main Man, he come out and say,
timing out the family around this joint, man. Come on, y'all. Not the main man just know he's a dead man. Not the main man just know that he's a dead man. Queen, that's money. That's how you earn it, bro. Coming on my streets, disrespect like that, bro. Damn, bro, I'm a dead man. That's some real foul shit, man. I shut you down on that, bro. We was homies at once upon a time, bro. Remember that? Don't come at the homie like that, bro. I'm gonna let you live on that one, though. But, bro, come on, man. Come correct, bro. For real. Like, we supposed to be homies and shit, man. We gonna be homies. We can talk boxing without getting disrespectful and shit. Yeah, I know I'm talking about you, dude. You know that, brother. Come on, man. Calm that shit down, bro. Like, you going a little too far, bro. Is that bum and dog?
now that situation, fam. Now check this out. We was in the motherfucker, right? And I said, Main Man, your points falling flat today, bro. I say, Main Man, points falling flat today. He like falling flat. He like, nah, Money Man, I ain't worrying about my points. Like it ain't about that. But he go, Lala, like, oh, Money coming for you. I'm like, nah, it's all cool, Lala. You know what I'm saying? Main Man, he just know he's a dead man. I'm talking about just a little conversation, having fun, going back and forth about me and him talking about Bud Crawford and Earl Spence, right? So he took that shit left. Like I'm talking about, oh, he's a dead man or some shit. Man, why would I come to your chat and not fuck with you saying that you're a dead man or, you know, on some disrespectful shit? But he took the shit that way, like a nigga being disrespectful, saying, oh, he's a dead man. Or, damn, man, you being disrespectful, bro? Like, we homies, bro. Like, of course we homies. So why the fuck would you take it as if I'm saying you a dead man? You know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about a goddamn in a debate, or I'm talking about me shutting your points down, bro. About some goddamn boxing shit. You feel me? Some damn boxing shit. But you making it as if a nigga saying, oh, you a dead man and all this, like, you know what I mean? Like, and then you like, I know I'm talking about you. I'm not giving a fuck about what you're saying about Earl Spence about that shit, bro. This shit fun to games when it comes to a nigga like me and you. We didn't debated this shit on my show. I done came on your show and debated this shit, you know what I mean? And nigga said worse shit than that. You know what I'm saying? But that shit threw me for a loop, right? So here go another one.
Real spit. So you got your highs and you got your lows. You got your highs. See, man, I knew that's what you was around here for, bro. I always, you know what I'm saying? I thought you was a homie, bro. Like I always knew that's why you be hanging on the low, you know what I'm saying?
So now I'm trying to see what he meant by that. You know, that's what I'm around here for. Like, I'm just around to start some shit or listen to you or make you, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is that, bro? You know what I mean? Like, I'm around for what? Like, you always knew what? Because if you was feeling like that about a nigga, oh, this nigga money coming around to try to, you know, start some shit or hear me say some shit about Bud Crawford, then want to run to his channel and call a nigga out or this, that. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know, that nigga far from that, dog. Far from it. If that's the case, there's plenty of niggas I can go to their shit and bring over this motherfucking expose or put through some shit, bro. So why the fuck would I do it to you and I look at you as a brother, a big brother at that, bro? I mean, and this gonna be the one y'all. It's a little lengthy. It's 2 minutes and 47 seconds. And
wait a minute, money. Before you go, before you started, but I knew that you were just joking. You know, I was in there too, so
right.
I knew that. You know, I thought y'all was, banning each other. You know, like y'all always do. You know, I thought it wasn't nothing but love. You know, but disagreement. Like you always do.
Right.
But I didn't know it was going south. Until he was like, man, we used to be boys. I'm like, used to be. So I'll just leave it alone.
But that's what I'm saying. Did I say some shit like that to when I talk? When you heard it, KK, did I say anything that sounded like it was disrespectful? Like you said, you thought the shit was just back and forth talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Black was commenting in there, Black was doing super chats and shit. It's only come when it comes to them lame ass niggas in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna mention their names, but when it comes to them lame ass niggas and they like this and that, which y'all gonna hear in a minute. I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck? I just say, if you cool with someone and they take something you said out of context and you tell him you don't mean it like that and you mean no disrespect, then your friend should take it for what it is. And exactly, Ash. I'm not knowing he's saying it like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, bro. Like, come on, like it is show right here, Ash. I'm happy you said that.
Money, it's not about getting sensitive, bro. You say you gonna kill me.
Look, Ash, just what you just said, Ash. I said, man, that's a joke, bro. Damn, why you getting sensitive, bro? Damn.
Yeah, man, all that, bro. We know, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we can go at each other, but let's wait till we on live stream. Keep going like that. Talk about the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole point. You just trying to come in here and just shoot me down. Because like I said, you're going to record this. You know what I mean? You're going to take it over to your channel and slice it up, bro. Some people don't be cool with that. At least holler at me, you know? You got my number, bro. Text me up, hey, man, I'm gonna do this, boom, boom, boom. Some people try to take that a certain kind of way. It's just a certain kind of way you come over. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, bro, just holler at me, bro. You ain't got to, just, hey, man, I'm gonna do this like that, this like that. But like you making it to a mission to go out, discredit, man, for what, bro? I don't take time out to go out and discredit you. Or anyone else for that matter, you know what I'm saying? I just come on here, check what the boxing is about, and talk about the boxing, not about uploads. You know what I mean? Main man keeping his poison, not folding on the troops all day. I'm not gonna fold on these dudes because dog, I've been being watched by them. I know everyone that watches me, bro. I put out videos sometimes that I know will get regurgitated. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit that I do to find out who's who. And at the end of the day, man, I'm not a sneaky type dude. I am who I am to the face. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it is, bro. But these dudes that I watch me, they just want to run back and counter me. That's it. I provide for a lot of these guys' videos. So when they need points to counter, when they need new points to come up with, they go see Main Man me. And I'm hip to this shit. You know what I mean? I'm hip to this shit. And that's all I say. But Main Man don't do that to not one person you know. Never heard me go against another. I don't speak on uploads. I think that shit is corny. You know what I mean? I don't speak on other men other than the fighters. That's what we here to talk about. A lot of cats nowadays are more concerned with addressing the creator or the upload as opposed to addressing the actual fight game. And that drives a lot of people. I don't drive that. I keep it boxing. And if I can't fool you with my boxing content, I don't give a shit what you're doing on your channel. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. You know what I mean? That's just how it is with me. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. With these cats, bro, I know why they're looking at me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them post homies. A lot of them post. I'm here. I'm super here. At first, I be so busy, but now I'm here.
Right, so that's why I say I don't know if you think I'm coming around, because last thing I need to do is come on anybody's page, bro, and look for some damn content or something to try to counter or none of that shit. You feel me? So it just come down to like, you know, I don't know, but this is the last one, y'all.
Yeah, man, they just mad at you mercenary, you stand on your own. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And that's why I'm good with that, bro. I'm so good with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm good with that like a mug, man. Just on this internet thing, bro, you just don't know what agendas, who can trust. It's an ugly thing, man. It's an ugly thing. What is Crawford did at 147?
So at the end of the day, bro, like I said, I'm gonna still slide past this shit, listen. I'm gonna hit the like button up. I'm listening. I'm just not gonna comment on shit or nothing like that. So when it comes to a nigga like Main Man who I fuck with, for him to say all that shit, bro, and it come out like that, that shit was just crazy, bro. Because what I said, it wasn't no disrespect. Main Man knew exactly what I was saying. He knew exactly where I was coming from, and he knew that shit wasn't no disrespect to him. He knew that shit wasn't me talking about, or dead man or shit like that. Like, bro, we go back and forth about shit all the time, bro, all the time. So when you came off like that, bro, I don't know if it's something you wanted to get off your chest or you feeling some type of way. You saying, some people take it different. Just hit me up. You make it like I come over there and just snatch your shit and make videos about you and talk about you and things of that nature. Like, and that's why I'm gonna go down my own shit and see if I did it to him before or something. But I know for a fact I ain't never grabbed that man shit and said nothing disrespectful to him or said no bullshit about him or chop this shit up and make it look one way or another way. Like, bro, I know for a fact I ain't do that shit. So at the end of the day, bro, that's probably something you've been wanting to get off your chest. I don't know. I'm just saying in general, by you saying, oh, Monty, I knew that's what you was coming around here for, bro. I kind of knew it. So if you kind of knew that shit, why the fuck you ain't address a nigga then or say some shit like that? You feel me? So at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. Like, nah, because I ain't got no ill will towards him, Omega. You know what I mean? Like, I still fuck with him, but I'm just not gonna be I'm just not gonna be commenting on this shit no more or none to that nature. If I come through, I hit the likes up and I'll listen to show love. But you know what I mean? Just the way he came off today, and Lala even tell you, Lala was in there like, man, Monty ain't meaning like that. He just saying he go get you in a you know what I'm saying, in a video or a debate or something. It's like you got these little clown ass niggas over there. I guess them the niggas you riding with or you fuck with, and they say some shit. Niggas somebody they got time out or they feeling like hoes, they feeling some type of way, and maybe you putting on for them. I don't know what the situation was, bro, but it never should have. It's like, I don't know, bro. That shit was just threw me for a loop, and it was just crazy, like a motherfucker. It was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I knew what you meant. It was a joke. I knew it was a joke, and so. But like I say, maybe he was in some type of mood today or something. But
right,
yeah. So, but it's all good though.
Yeah, so I just want to get that out there and let them know, bro. Ain't no ill wills, ain't none of that shit. So, I just like, if you think I'm a nigga that's coming through trying to take content from you or say some shit like that, like shit, it is what it is, bro. But you ain't never got to worry about Monty Brown speaking shit about what Main Man said or nothing like that, bro. So it's all good. This dude say, Monty Brown, you was wrong for saying that dumb shit anyway. Just apologize. I ain't wrong for shit, whatever you is or who you is. So you can get the fuck on up out of here and go say that shit elsewhere. Ashley say, not saying this about you, but I'm speaking from my own experience. Exactly, Ash. And Ash said, she said, but some people do things to leave friendships and they blow things out of proportion to find out. Exactly, Ash. To please some motherfucker else, so you got to find some shit to make it like it's a problem. That way you can say, oh, well, I ain't fucking with a nigga no more, or I ain't fucking with her no more because of some shit that ain't even true. Some shit that ain't even true. Said Monty inspired me to get into this game. He don't strike me as the type of threaten people over bullshit. Some people just petty over our opinion. Yeah, bro, especially a motherfucker that you say that you fuck with, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. But a lot of motherfuckers Bud Crawford fans all in their feelings, you know. And
that's another thing too, OG.
You know,
that's another thing too. When we talk about Bud and we get to certain points and we just calling out facts, you know what I mean? They feel like they calling out facts. And then if we going back and forth with each other, shit, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be nothing.
Right,
you know
right. Yeah. So
Omega say, so you want ghost account, you ain't slick, boo boo. Let me read these comments, OG. We gonna get the cooking. He said, I left before all of this. Like I said in the chat, Crawford fans and their feelings when Bud brought into the conversations, niggas IQ dropped about 50%. For real, bro. Say things happen for a reason. I heard you, Davis, bro. So, Omega also, plus we still in the pandemic and some of these people be wilding on the internet just to get publicity and a reaction. What if we wasn't in a pandemic? Would they be acting like this? Omega to my past that heat to me, man. I take it. No, it's all good, Omega. Like I said, ain't no ill will. I still fuck with him, bro, but it is what it is, bro. Just think before I don't gotta think shit. You just get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck out of my face.
For real, think for yourself.
He said, OG, triple OG, wow, 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 wow. He said, I done missed a few lives this week. I work evenings and late nights, so been sleeping in lately. Are you doing a live this Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, I'm doing a call-in show tomorrow because the fight gonna be early Saturday. I'm gonna do a calling the fight Saturday, so that's what I'm gonna be doing Saturday. And Sunday I don't go live on Sundays.
So on my page, to be honest, the truth just coming out. That's what happens when shit hits the fan.
Yep.
Sounds more like you got the problem. Don't make dumb comments. Okay, homie. I know somebody about booted your ass already. Oh, my page say KQKC Boxing Talk. What it do, OG?
What's going on, Ma?
I've been in war. The true nature of people comes out when shit gets hot. Yes, sir. I see Mike Rhymes say Thurman tripping. Hell yeah. What up, Monty? What up, OG? What's going down, drink? Happy say facts. The man ain't fought no damn body, but it's PBC fault. Get the fuck out of here. Everything on PBC, bro. If he don't get the fight, well, Pacquiao is gonna be Earl fault. It's gonna be Bob fault. All right, let's get the show started. We got the OG in the building. But yeah, OG, I'm quite sure you familiar with what Keith Thurman been saying.
About who? Man.
Well, he came out and said, with Earl Spence, Earl ain't been looking too impressive to him and shit like that. In the Danny fight, he really didn't look like shit. Danny just wasn't letting his hands go and things of that nature. Then he came back and said, Danny talking about going to 154, things like, he said he respected, but he really don't give a damn. And, I don't know if he hating on Danny going to 54 or what it is, but he said if open for the rematch, he go do it even better. And with Bud Crawford, he said he haven't seen nothing. They haven't seen an offer or things of that nature. So if people ask him, do you want to fight Bud? He said, what keep people talking about now? A whole lot of bullshit.
That's what it is. Keith Thurman full of shit. All right. First, he's trying to call out Spence. See, he want that payday. All right. He don't give a shit about or if he win or not. He just want to, cloud chasing pretty much. And that's what it is. And the same way with Danny Garcia. And, frankly, Danny Garcia needs to stay his ass down at 147 because he get up at 154, they're going to fold his ass up, So he need to sit No, his ass down at 147. Now, with Earl Spence. Now, man, remember the tables were turned? Remember the table was turned? Remember, get a belt done, get a belt done. Remember that? Okay, well, that happened now. The tables are turned. Now he and pretty much ain't got no money. Let's just put it like that. And now Earl is putting asses in the seats. He got 2 belts on his way to get the third one. And he can't handle that. Now he might say that, hey, that don't bother me or nothing like that. Then all of a sudden he changed the subject and say, Manny Pacquiao, I should have had a drug test. Well, too late now, motherfucker. How long ago was that? If he was, it's gone now. Manny Pacquiao been on that shit his whole career. He'd get big, he'd get small. I mean, we ain't no stupid motherfuckers. We know what's going on, but still, why bring it up now? Because you got knocked down. No, not because you got your ass whooped by Josecito Lopez, a right-hander who was hitting his ass. Then he went and got a southpaw whooping his ass. So I mean, just stay in your lane and do what you do. And Bud Crawford want to fight me. It's in an off over to him. But right now, I don't know what Bud want to do. To me, it seems like he don't want to do shit. That's my personal opinion. So.
But what's your thoughts on keep talking that shit, though? Do you think it's good for the sport?
Well, yeah. Yeah. It keeps something the conversation going, and you know what? He might land a fight. I see that he might land a fight. Maybe a rematch with Danny Garcia, but Earl Spence. That's out the question because Earl Spence is on something else right now, and it don't include Keith Thurman. All right. Yep. Now, if he had a belt, it'd be a different conversation. But right now, Keith Thurman need to fight whoever they put in front of him right now, because right now he need a tune up. Or he need a decent fight, because you got to start in the back of the line. You just can't jump in front of everybody. You're going to have to start in the back of the line and work your way up, and that's what Keith Thurman need to do. Now,
they ask him, OG too. They ask him, do you feel like you need a tune up? He talking about he feel 100% now that he don't want no tune up, but he say he want to fight somebody, and after he have that fight, as long as the champion next, he cool.
Oh, okay.
So keep talking all that shit and make it sound good.
Right. And it's all about the money. All right. If you fight somebody that have a belt, okay, you get a decent payday. You get a decent payday, okay payday, especially coming from PBC. And so, but he talk all that shit. And then when he get in there, it's pretty much on his bike, or he trying to throw bombs. He don't throw straight punches. He's throwing looping shots, and right now he need to start off like baby steps, and then work his way up. Because remember, inactivity. He got stripped because he wasn't doing shit. Just like Manny Pacquiao wasn't doing shit. And mighty funny, Bud ain't got stripped yet because he ain't done shit either in 2 years or some shit. But still, that's good for the sport, though. I think it is to keep the conversation going. And the welterweight division, because remember, Keith Thurman always been a welterweight. He never came up or went down. So he always been a welterweight. So I can see that. I can see that, but I can see Danny Garcia too doing a rematch with him. Because Danny Garcia don't need to go up to 154. See, Danny Garcia, he still got a left hand. He's still a formidable opponent. It's just that, Earl Spence just was a little bit better, and like I say, Earl Spence is a southpaw, so his right hand was his jab. And he took that left hand from Danny. But Danny, now, he fights somebody else like a Keith Thurman. I think that'd be a good fight, I think that'd be a good fight, a good rematch. And Sean Porter, that'd be a good rematch between them two.
I'm sure gonna bring up Porter too, because that's still because both of the fights is very entertaining. Right, and that's why I was telling people. They be like, "Oh, well, Danny lost to Sean and he lost to Keith," but I'm like, "Yeah, it ain't that he lost; it's how he lost." Both of those fights was good as fuck. So a rematch, I won't be pissed off at a rematch, especially if Earl go get Ugas, and if Bud somehow get Manny Pacquiao. If that happen, then shit, what's wrong with Keith coming back fighting Sean Porter or Danny Garcia to put themselves back in position for another world title shot?
That's what I'm saying. Right. Like, like when he fought Sean Porter, That was a damn good fight. I mean, they were slugging it out. Sean Porter was taking it. Keith Thurman was taking it. You know, like I said, you can lose a fight, but you can look good losing. That's what you
Facts,
can
OG.
do. Yep, you can look good losing. And there you go. You got another shot. Then they're gonna call you back again. Then you do it again, do it again, do it again. Just like Chocolito. He lost, but they calling him back for a trilogy. Why? Because that motherfucker was exciting.
Exactly.
You know, so and people want to see it.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah. I think Keith Thurman and Sean Porter, that was a good damn fight, and a rematch that'd be even better. You know, they both would be active. They both fighting, and then you know they can fight the next person, and the next person. Now Earl probably be gone, but you know it's always somebody else. Like Boots. You got a lot of people. Virgil Ortiz. You know, I don't know if he can move that fast or not, but
Jamal James, people never talk about OG, and he got the WBA regular Jamal James now.
oh yeah, Jamal James. You know, and 147 is still, I think, a exciting division. You know, 154, 147, and 130, 135. You know, you got the young boys down there in smaller weight, but they want to smoke. They want to smoke. Some of them do. You know, no, not Ryan Garcia, because he for some reason, I was saying that today on my live stream. No, Devin Haney is 21 years fucking old, and everybody is scared of this little boy. You know, everybody, what they scared of? What they scared of? Step up, step up. Like I say, you know, it doesn't matter you win or lose; it's how you lose. You know, so step up and you know, give yourself a shot. And you know, and what you got to lose, but lose. You know,
They caught up in that Floyd era.
Yep. You know, so I mean, I don't all that picking and shit. You know, babysitting the bills and don't want to fight this person. I'd rather fight this person, and you know, so but keep on fucking around and picking these Uber drivers and shit. One of them Uber drivers gonna knock your ass out because you guess what? Because you used to fighting subpar competition. That's what happened. Then when you fight somebody and they really know how to fight, then you're gonna be finding your ass on the canvas. You know, you ain't gonna know what to do. And that's what Oscar is trying to do to Burger King motherfucker, Ryan Garcia. That's what he's trying to do to him. He's trying to protect him from fighting somebody that can fight. Because Ryan Garcia, I mean, you be honest, his chin is way up in the air. You don't have no good foot movement. You know, so he can't punch unless he jump in it with his body. So I mean, there you go, right there. You know, Instagram boxing star. That's what they trying to do. Make him the next Canelo Alvarez. Protect it, protect it, protect it. So
let me read some of these comments, OG.
Okay.
Dalton Boss say to Mine TV, I was blocked once but came back, but we cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll say something in the chat when somebody got on you. Yeah, I say yes. Who just needs some money? I guess something about Thurman. I thought Keefy Poo could have beat Manny because he was a lot bigger than Manny. And when he did make contact, he was hurting Manny. Yeah, but that's the thing with Keith Thurman in the Manny fight. His ass continued trying to fight. Like when you go look at Keith Thurman fights, bro, his ass, he'll fight you the first 6 rounds, and then the next 6, he'll try to box his way to a win if he can't get you out of there. With Manny, he kept trying to fight for every round, and Manny got the tag in his ass. And when he go look at when he fought Danny and Sean, you know, he was boxing those little late rounds where he'd get this shit off and then box at the end of the round. He tried to fight all the way through the round with Manny, and Manny, even if he was winning the round early, he'll let Manny catch his ass with some shit late, and the crowd will go crazy, and that should have persuaded judges, bro. So Keith won there all the way mentally because he got his ass dropped and he tried to fight back. Jay Dixon say fresh off ass whooping and a 2-year layoff, he's still not fighting shape. He's still not fighting. Shape Keith has to let his actions speak for him now. He's still not in fighting shape. I'm sorry, he's still not in fighting shape. Keith has to let his actions speak for him now. I agree, bro.
Yeah.
I don't believe Bud or Earl is ducking each other. They are not fighting next anyway. We will see later this year. It will happen, folks. I'm trying to stay optimistic with that myself. This dude say, y'all think about Bud in y'all sleep. Man, we don't know what the fuck we talking about. These dudes, they just be coming in saying weird shit, OG.
That's why I don't get. I mean, look, I don't take nothing from Bud Crawford being a good boxer and everything. It's just that he just having fault. That's all. I'm not saying it's his fault. It might be Bob Aaron's fault. You know,
Hey.
it's just that he haven't been active. And if the WBO wasn't paid in ball for by Top Rank, they would have stripped his ass too. If he won Bud Crawford, they would have stripped his ass. Matter of fact, if they would have followed the rules, they would strip his ass. But they make it up as they go. So go ahead.
Listen thing though, OG. We can get Bud all the credit in the world, bro. We can sit up here and say we hope we get this fucking Manny Pacquiao fight. Bud need to get one of these fights. One of these dudes need to fight him. This, that, and third. All that shit go over people's head. They go over their head. Soon as you bring up a fact or you say something that's going against Bud or what he's doing or the resume, this and that, that's when you see all these motherfuckers want to jump in. Oh, y'all hating on Bud. Or y'all just like, man, get the fuck out of here. I can make a better Bud case than any of you motherfuckers. So I ain't trying to hear shit y'all talking about, bro. Nothing. Jay Dixon say, it's time for Danny to add a new trainer to his corner. I agree, bro. Danny Garcia versus Kell Brook at 154. What say you, Monty and KQ? Ain't a bad fight, you know?
No, it's not a bad fight. And Amir Khan trying to get a fight with him, you know. And like I keep telling everybody, I was telling you, Monty, a lot of people say, oh, he was damaged good, you know, toward retina. And I spoke to the ophthalmologist and on some other personal stuff, but he said when they do laser surgery now for torn retina, and it's the same day surgery, and once that's done, they are like pretty much new money. Put it that way, all right? They are new money, and there's nothing damaged about them. You know, I mean, it's like they never had it torn in the first place. That's one of the simplest surgeries. He said he can do one with his eyes closed, and so please, everybody, stop that shit. All right, Kell Brook's ass was just boiling down from fighting Triple G, and that's it. That's all. And that still didn't deter him because look, he was built like a motherfucker, and he was giving Earl trouble. In the first half of the fight, till Earl started making adjustments. You know, that's what fighters do, make adjustments. That's how you know they're a fighter, you know, and a good fighter at that. You know, this ain't working, so I'm gonna make a change, you know. And then when you change up, okay, this is working, so I'm gonna stick with it. And there you go. You know, and then he couldn't handle it. Next thing you know, he got the other one torn, you know, but that's fixed now. So if you want to say that, you can say Bud fought damaged goods, but he didn't. Because like I say, same thing with that eye. It was fixed and everything was, you know, hunky dory. You know, it just that Bud was the better man that night. That's all. You know. So go ahead,
it's all good. Omega say Manny lost multiple times, but no one is saying he's washed. Respect the black fighters like y'all respect the other fighters to the chair. Facts, Omega.
Yeah.
Danny beat Kell at 154. Dalton, I agree too. I feel like in certain fights, it's time for Danny Keith and Sean to make some of the other guys at 147 too. It's time for Danny Keith and Sean to fight some other right. That way you can put their names on the map and show us that it's a deeper division than just, you know what I'm saying, the ones that we are accustomed to hearing. Cassandra say, I rock with one time and I'm not giving up on him yet. You're not supposed to, Cassandra, like I say. Nobody has beat him yet for us out of the group. Only person beat was Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman is still relevant to me, very relevant. You know what I mean? I think they got him as a number 5 welterweight now because he did beat Danny and Sean before Earl. You know what I'm saying? And he was the number 1 guy once upon a time. He was the number 1 guy. That's why I said that, Cassandra, last time, where's Keith Thurman? He need to talk his shit. I'm happy he's talking, right? I'm happy he's talking. But let's talk and bring your ass to America and talk and get into the camera's face and get inside that square circle and do talking after you win a fight than just talking from the sideline. Because when he come back, he make the 47 division more deeper. You know, and he's a hell of a fighter still. Like I say, OG, the first 6 rounds, Keith Thurman is dangerous for anybody in the first 6 rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's dangerous for anybody.
Mm-hmm. He's a big welterweight. He's fast on his feet, and he got power. You know, and if he catch you, you know, you're gonna get hurt. You know, so that's why you got to box him smart. you know. And like I say, he'll fight with you. Like when he fought Guerrero, when he fought Sean Porter, he fight good off the ropes. You know, a lot of people can't fight good off the ropes, but he can. And I remember when he was fighting Sean Porter, he was doing just like Floyd and Marcos Madonna. A lot of people weren't looking at Marcos Madonna getting hit in the stern. Everybody looking at the bouncing off on Floyd's head, you know. But Keith Thurman was doing the same thing Floyd was doing, going to the body. He get hit, tip for tap, going to the body, going to the stern, going to the kidney. You know, I mean, he know how to fight, and I think he can. He can. He was a 2-time champion. You know, he had both belts at one time. You know, and so I think he can make a man make it, like you say, a deeper division than what it is. And 147 right now is deeper now than it ever been, because you, like I said, you got Anderson, you got Ortiz, you know, you got now you got what's the name?
Ray Robinson, Jamal James.
Yeah, I mean, you got all these guys. Yeah, you know, and now they got to stop fighting each other.
Rashidi Ellis over there on fucking Golden Boy as well. You got Rashidi Ellis, who a lot of people go be familiar with. Like, man, it's some names out there. You know what I'm saying? Sergey Lipin is still right there for the fight, Jerron Ennis.
Yeah.
So, like, the division is deep. It's deep. Like you said, they just got to fight each other. But this man right here say, this man George Granger say, can't take the win over Brook. You can't take the win over Brook from Crawford because most people thought Crawford would lose. That's a goddamn lie, George Granger. Never.
No, everybody knew he was gonna win that.
Yeah, you show me the people that thought that Bub was gonna lose, bro. No. I'm sorry about that one, my brother. That's why you got to miss me with that one. Drink say he has covert. I didn't say that, Drink, bro. Thurman Spence still a big fight. Of course it is. But Thurman got to come back and get into the winning column. Jay Finals is going down, bro. Say salute, Monty B. KQKC, my brother. Stay up, champ. Same to you, family.
What's that?
Okay, Drink say, I know Omega Red just saying a lot of people claiming Sean is his mandatory. He isn't. And to keep saying it is a lie. Just like I knew Sean wasn't never going to push for the fights. He wants top dollars. Well, Sean, he just need to activate the mandatory to become the mandatory. But he is in position to be the mandatory, Drink.
Right, he got to put in for what he got. He got to push for a mandatory. I forgot what they call that. To be the mandatory, but I forgot. Activate the
mandatory spot. The petition. You got a petition for it.
Right. You know, I'm surprised you haven't done it yet.
Right, because I think he still got position on the WBC side as well. And I think if he go activate that bitch, it take that position away. And I think the money might be smaller. I think if you activate the mandatory, I think the money become 25%. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I'm hearing. I don't know if that's true, and I got to do a little bit more research on it. But I think they're just trying to get a fight straight up.
Okay.
But we'll see. Yeah, I still want to see Earl versus Thurman as well. I want Earl to fold his ass up. I want him to leave without whooping Thurman ass.
Yeah, because that's a fight that I like to see too. Because Earl called him out, and he refused to fight Earl at the time, and now Earl is on a mission, to collect the belts, and it don't include Thurman, and but at the end, I like to see them both fight, because Thurman, he believes he's the best right now at 147, and it's okay to believe that, It's always good to have confidence. But you can show me better, you can tell me, but like I say, when a man is on a mission, when a man got half of water and he want the other half, then hey, you can't stop that, you gotta let him go for it, so that's what I say. I think Bud and Crawford's still gonna happen.
Or Earl and Crawford. Me too, OG.
I just don't think it's gonna happen right now, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just too much money right there. And I said once Bud fight whomever he go fight and he beat him, once Earl beat who he beat, I think, especially if Earl beat Uber to get that third scrap, I think people gonna push even more harder for that fight because it's gonna be the only fight that be made at 147. We're not gonna want to see nothing else. It's gonna be the only fight to be made, and that's the only fight that I'm gonna talk about. Whether them motherfuckers try to talk about fighting each other or not, the only fight I'm gonna be pushing to talk about is Errol Spence and Bud Crawford after their next fights.
Right.
Drink more water. Say Bob not paying Porter top dollar, so push for mandatory. Beat Bud and take the belt back to PBC for a mega payday fight for undisputed. I mean, people be having different plans, man. We don't know. I literally just said, I know you didn't say it. I addressed you saying they are referring to Porter, nothing else.
Like Bob, that plan Bob had, that was some crazy shit. Both guys get 40-40, which ain't number 50-50.
Exactly.
And the winner get the 20% that's out there. I mean, that was just some crazy, Bob just delusion like a motherfucker. Man, for real. He lost his damn mind.
Knockout, what's going down, bro? What's going down? Say what's up. Let me know if you want to cook Knockout. I'll send you that link, bro.
Yes, sir. What's up, Knockout? Yes, sir. Knockout, good brother. Yes, sir. But
yeah, though, it's just crazy though. But George Grant said Earl and Crawford 2022. Now I feel like it can happen at the end of this year, bro. I'm gonna stay optimistic and say because it's just too much money on the line, right? And the Bud don't get many Pacquiao, he's still gonna need his big fucking payday. Gregory X is going down, OG. He's still gonna need his biggest payday.
I can see that.
But what's your thoughts on that, though, OG? What you said, Bob talking about 40-40 and the winner get 20%.
That's crazy. Like I said, I mean, I understand Bob, because Bob looking out for Bob at the end of the day. But, I'm gonna put myself in Errol Spence shoes. I'm not no boxing fan. I'm a boxing fan boy. I'm a boxing fan. So if I worked hard, coming off of pretty much life and death accident and work myself back into a position, not only to win another belt, but to look good in winning, pretty much a new me and a 2.0 me. And, you think I'm going to sit there and split it with somebody? No disrespect. And no, I'm not taking nothing for Bud, but you ain't done shit. So how the fuck you going to sit there and tell me that you want 50-50 of, what I've been doing? I've been making, fighting the guys. I've been fighting the big guys, the little guys, whoever guys. I've been putting asses in the seats. I've been doing this and that. I've been fighting nothing but pay-per-view. You fought what, 1, 2, so, I mean, no, that ain't gonna work, and no, that's an insult, really. Then the winner get 20% out there that's left, and Earl, especially if they fight in Texas, I mean, Earl fan base is pretty heavy in Texas, so I mean, and they ain't gonna be in Nebraska, so I mean, let's be honest, I mean that and Bob Aaron, he crazy in the motherfucker. If you think somebody gonna go for that. So that ain't nothing but 50-50. If you want to look at it.
Yeah, exactly, OG.
Then you talking about pay-per-view, front end, back end, I mean, that's what it is, So yeah.
Right, that's what I say. I'm with you on that. Just like saying 50, they might as well, you talking about 40-40, then the winner get 20. They might as well just do the fucking 50-50. But when I look at it, like you said, OG, and this what they get mad at right here. This is the point where all these dudes that's Bud fanatics, we Bud fans, but the Bud fanatics and the one that's the Earl Spence haters and shit like that, this is what they get mad at when we bring up these points. Earl Spence has fought the better competition at 147. Earl Spence is pulling in the better numbers at 147, and he got the bigger fucking fan base. I mean, this is common sense. This is common sense. And it ain't just common sense, OG. They will agree to these things with us. They would agree. Oh, yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, he have fought the better competition. He fought the bigger names. Next thing you know, oh man, okay, he is pulling in more numbers. The numbers ain't that big, but okay, he pulled in a couple extra thousand. Okay, he does have a bigger fan base. All right, so y'all agree to all this shit. Last time we checked, when you agree to all those things, that means that man is the A side. That means that man deserves the largest share of the revenue. Oh well, Bud has won undisputed. He's been undisputed. Bud is a 3-division world champion, and he has won. I mean, he is the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world.
But see, that's what I think they miss missing the point. You know, it's not what you done at 140. That's fine. Congratulations. That's good and all. But we at 147. When you walk your ass in that room, you're not negotiating for 140. You're not negotiating who popularity contest. You're negotiating at 147, and that's it. Not 154. Not 140. You know, if you really want to know the truth, there wasn't no killers down there at 140. But I'm just gonna say, hey, he did what he did down at 140. That's good and dandy. But we ain't at 140. We're at 147. So you got to give him the accolades that he deserved. Now if Bud did the same thing, okay, it'd be a different story. But Bud haven't done anything, and all that shit talking about PBC fighters don't want to fight him. I mean, hell, they were lined up like they were getting ready to vote for Barack Obama again to fight his ass, but he kept saying no, no, no. And I get it. He wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao and this and that. And Bob, like I say, here we go again. This is a delusional motherfucker here, right? How you beat Manny Pacquiao right now, if that was true or whatever, and you win, even though Manny ain't got a belt, even though you still end up with that one little belt, then you are the A side. How'd that fucking work? See, that's why I fuck with you, Bob. And see, that's why I call your ass Pamper Bob. Because you just come up with some dumb ass shit. I'm serious. That's silly ass shit. Just because what? He an 8 division champion. He's a future Hall of Famer. Well, that's good and all and dandy. But the motherfucker ain't got a belt. Not right now, he don't. So at the end of the day, Bud fought him and he won. Let's say he won. Okay, congratulations. I would like to see him fight somebody. Then maybe he got up his argument at the bargaining table. So but people think that we don't want him to win. Yes, we do. We want him to fight. We want him to fight. Hell, you like one of them motherfuckers like your mama be saying, get your ass out the house and do something. Quit laying around. That's what we want to see Bud do. Get out and do something. That's all. Yeah.
And that's why I said, like, we be on this motherfucker every day, all day, pushing for Bud to do this, give Bud all the utmost respect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Agreeing that he is a fucking walking Hall of Famer, agreeing that he is a bad motherfucker. When they asked me about the fight, I never say the fight ain't a 50-50 fight inside the ring. I ain't not on this motherfucker talking like Bud ain't got a chance to win the fight inside the ring. You know what I'm saying? Get a man all the credit in the world. Been pushing for Bud longer than a lot of these motherfuckers that claim they Bud fans now. Just Earl Spence haters been pushing for Bud way longer than you motherfuckers. Been putting people up on Bud way longer than you motherfuckers. Right? Mm-hmm. But the facts are the facts. And that's something you can't deny, whether y'all like it or not. Now, Nona S say, y'all need to go listen to Blood Channel so y'all can get a clear understanding. A clear understanding of what? Right. Maybe you can give us a clear understanding. What? A clear understanding of what?
What? That's one side. That's one side on Blood Channel. Blood, my guy. And he just talking to the Bud fans over there. That's all.
Right. That's all it is. Okay. A bunch of Bud fans and a bunch of fucking Earl Spence haters.
And we talking about today boxing. We talking about yesterday boxing. Okay, it's all good to be old school. All right, it's all good. It's all good to be old school. But we talking about today's boxing.
Exactly.
This is a different era now. All right, things have changed. All right, we got 4 governing bodies now. All right, back then that was a different story. All right, we can talk about what happened in 1967 and all that shit all we want to. But that ain't gonna do us a damn good talking about what's going on and what need to go on today. Mm-hmm. So I mean, that's no offense to Blood or nobody else that like old school boxing. No offense, but put that shit to the side for right now when we talking about some shit that's happening right now in 2021. So that's what I because a lot of Blood fans now they catering to a Blood boxing channel. I mean, look. Me. Y'all know me. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Y'all know that shit. Right? And Blood, my guy. But goddamn, the Blood fans is over there, and rah, cheer. He call him a bitch nigga. So that tell you something? You got a hint? Huh? Man.
For real, bro. That's all I be saying. Like, if you going to be real about the situation. Look what's going down. Yeah. Right, look what's going down, and look how the game is shaped up and how it is. Yeah. OG Blue Blood in the building. What's going down, Blue? Look at the game. Look what it's shaped up to be. Right, and like I say, you don't have people out there that's saying the truth. You know what I mean? You got a lot of Earl Spence haters. You got a lot of motherfucking Bud Crawford fanatics out there. That it don't matter what the fuck you say. You can say the truth and all this. They not going to agree. They going to just say some other shit. I mean, now, once again, when we look at the numbers, when we look at the fans, when we look at who's doing what, at 147 pounds, like OG say, we're not talking about 140, 135. That shit is irrelevant at 147. It's irrelevant. Because y'all want to keep talking about all these accolades that Bud got, the shit that he's doing, and you motherfuckers ain't even buying his pay-per-views. Y'all ain't even buying his pay-per-views. Yeah. Now y'all coming out to me, oh yeah, you know, we gonna battle Manny Pacquiao and Bud, but we ain't gonna battle Earl and Ugas. You know, we gonna battle, I mean, Bud and did y'all bat motherfucking Bud and Carr? Did y'all bat Bud and fucking Victor Postal? You feel me? Don't just bat some shit because you try to shit on fucking Earl Spence. Y'all sound like a fucking idiot, bro. A pure idiot. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, the facts are the facts, and the facts are going to remain the facts, bro. Him beating, even if Bud do beat Manny Pacquiao, like OG say, he's not the fucking A-side Pepper Bob. He's not the fucking A-side. And Earl Spence will still have the leverage because the man has how many scraps? 3 scraps. The man himself is coming off what? A pay-per-view fight. You did. The man himself is still going to do great fucking numbers. So y'all acting like Bud finna do something to leave this man in the fucking dirt. But I want Bud to get a Manny Pacquiao fight. I want Bud to get a Sean Porter fight, a Keith Thurman fight, so he can start pulling his own weight and earning them fucking 60-40. Because a fucking Mean Machine, a fucking Jeff Horn, a Mercon, a Kell Brook, and a fucking Jose Benavidez ain't nowhere near what Earl Spence has done at 147. Nowhere near. Nowhere near, bro. But I give Bud credit because his skill set, and he is a bad motherfucker. But we're not gonna sit up here and just make it like, oh, Bud beating the top elite cats. Main man say he rather give fucking the Mercon, I mean Bud credit for beating the Mercon, right? What he did to Mercon, he gets credit for. But what Earl did to Little Mikey and what he did to Sean and Denny, you know, is not impressive. He don't care about that shit.
But it's only Little Mikey when Earl beat him.
Right.
See, a champion don't say no to nobody. Big, tall, giant, midget. All right. They don't say no to nobody. Then when you put your skills against his skills, you know, then he got a problem with that. So what he do is do like what champions do. Let's do it. And let's see who got the best skills. And that's what he did. He could have knocked Mikey out. I know he could have. But what he did was just show him that, hey, look, let me take you to school, young man. Let me tell you how it is to fight somebody with some fundamental skills. And that's what he did, you know. So he just took him to school and he learned a little something. I don't want to hear that moral victory shit. All right. Ain't no such thing as moral victory. All right. Either you win, lose, or you fucking draw. All right. There's no moral victory. You know, you just say, okay, well, he made it to the end of the fight. Well, he should have done better or something like that. But I don't believe in that moral victory shit. You know, they kill me with that shit.
Facts, OG. Christopher John, that is all love, bro. He said, I'm not a Spence hater and I buy all the Bud pay-per-views. That's what I'm saying. You're a real supporter, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't just jumping on the bandwagon and trying to do some shit to please somebody or trying to down somebody else, bro. Because, like, if you come over here and you see, you'll never hear us shitting on Bud a bitch. Or Bud ain't shit. Or Bud can't do this. Or Bud can't do that. When I talk, it's all about what's going on with the business side, the shit that we know about. And if we want to fight, we know the business got to take place first. Whoever is a hater of today's boxers actually wanting more money, don't really care about even their favorite fighters. Yeah, man. So just everybody, man. It's crazy how I'm seeing shit turn and how people acting, bro. That shit turn and how people acting.
Yeah. You know, and it's boxing. It's boxing, and like I say, you know, there's nothing wrong with supporting your favorite fighter, but don't be a boxing fan, boy. Be a boxing fan. You know, and you're supposed to support your fighter. You know, that's what you're supposed to do. There's nothing wrong with agreeing to disagree. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, just keep your boxing, and you don't have to go all personal and shit with it. You know, but still, you know, the facts are the facts. You can't dispute that shit. You know, I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people wish it was different, and Bud fans wish it was different, but it's not. It's not, and he can't help that. You know, he can't help that this man is doing what he's supposed to do. This man is fighting everybody that got a strap or whoever, you know, in this way. Like he told Al Heyman, line the motherfuckers up and I'm going to knock them all down. And so far, he kept his word. He kept his word. You know, he said he wanted to unify the division. He's keeping his word. He's keeping his word. He's only 2 away now. You might well say pretty much 1 if you get the you guys fight. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm not hating on no Bud Crawford, you know, and I think he's a talented fighter. I mean, I think he got an attitude problem, but you know, hey, I don't have to deal with it. That's his wife got to deal with that shit. I don't.
For real. That's a fact, OG.
It don't have me about no damn marriage and shit, because I've been divorced twice, so I had your ass in divorce court in a minute.
Say bags packed up, she leaving your way. Right. Omega say facts is facts. Bud fans trying to change history. Exactly. Oh well, just because he did this and did that don't mean nothing. Like my brother Omega say, man, smash the like button for Monty and the singing OG, man. Y'all show some love. Show some love. We got 77 people in the building. Let your boy get 3 donations. Y'all show some love for the grind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Show Money Brown some love. Yes, sir. Money Brown be making some moves, boy. He on the phone with Corey Spence and shit.
Hey, and I was going. I'm gonna get Corey on next week, OG, and I'm gonna have you on too. But Corey just said out his own mouth, bro. I ain't said shit to him. He said, man, we need to see Terrence Crawford fight Sean Porter, man. He said, I respect Manny Pacquiao and things of that nature. He say Bud Crawford need to fight Sean Porter, dog. And he say Earl Spence is not wrong for asking for 60-40 because he's doing all the heavy lifting. This is a 5-time motherfucking world champion. This is a Hall of Fame fighter talking. This ain't me on the phone talking. He brought this shit up, not me. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, Bud Crawford need to fight Sean Porter, bro, so we can really see where you're. And he said, I like Terrence Crawford. He said, I like him. He said, but Earl Spence went through the motherfucking gungeon. He fought the tough motherfuckers. We need to see how Bud handled Porter, and let's go give him his outcome on how Bud and Earl fight go turn out, bro.
See, that goes to show you that a lot of fighters that retired or not fighting anymore, they still know what's going on. They still know what's going on out here in the square circle. They still know what's happening. They still are watching. You know, and you can't dispute that. And they know what's happening, you know, because they've been in the ring before and they are fighters. And you're right. If he fights Sean Porter, we'll know where he at. We'll know how the fight would turn out, you know. But see, one thing about it is, you know, this is my personal opinion. You know, I think Bud Crawford, you know, is not a good inside fighter. I think he's a great outside fighter. You know, he's a great boxer, you know, but I don't think he know how to get in that booth and bang like Earl did with Sean Porter, because Sean Porter's not going to let up on your ass. Sean Porter going to be on your heels. And yeah, you can try the lateral movement and, you know, jump out and clinch when he get close up on your ass. Yeah, but that only goes so far. Because Sean Porter, he hits in the clinch. He hits on the break of the clinch. He hits while he in the clinch. He's up there hitting. He down here hitting, you know. He smothers punches sometimes. Yeah, you do. You know, but, you know, that's going to determine the outcome. I would take the toughest fight and just to show people that I am what I say I am, you know. Yes. But, you know, like I said, but I'm not Bud. I'm not Bob. And I can't tell, you know, but, you know, what to do and who, you know, who to do it with. And Bob, he don't give a fuck. You know, Bob just trying to make $1, you know, that's all. So he'd rather have the fight when the pandemic is over with, because you can put more asses in the seats and that's more money in his pocket, you know. So I mean, I guess that's how Bud thinking too. I don't know. But still, you know, still stay active and stay in the, you know, fight somebody, you know, but you know, hey, you know, I'm not his daddy. Shit.
That's a fact, OG.
Shit. Hell.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all go over there to theblackgym.com, man. Show some love to my brother Junior the Truth. I go over there, get y'all some of that good old, you know, personal bird oil. Get your personal soap. You know, get yourself some coffee mugs, some shirts. Show some love, man. And like my brother Omega would always say, get some of that good old soap and wash your ass with. Use the promo code MoneyB314 for 10% off your entire purchase, man. Y'all show some love, man. A black-owned business. Show our brother some love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But Cassandra, I don't think that's going to happen. You know, Drake More Water said that if Pac and Bud what's to happen, they gonna try to take the belt back from Ugas and give it to back to Pacquiao. I don't see that happening, bro. I don't see that happening. I don't think they can do that. They already took not just that belt, they took the regular title from his ass and gave it to fucking Jamal James. So Pacquiao is bigger than the belt at this stage. So they're not really worrying about that. And then Pacquiao probably not trying to accept the belt back because if it's your biggest fucking payday, I ain't gonna say your biggest payday, but one of your biggest paydays, why accept the belt back to get them motherfuckers a sanction fee? Like hell no, I'm good.
Yeah.
If I'm finna get my ass whooped, this gonna be my last hurrah, and I'm going out the door. I'm taking every dime I can with me out the door. Why would I go back and get these motherfuckers some money? Like I'm trying to stay in the game. Now he on his way out the game, bro.
Right.
So now, Cassandra, I don't think that can really happen like that. So you ain't really got to worry. I am here. What's going down? You want to touch on that, OG?
Yeah. But see, them sanction fees. That's all they care about. You know, that's all they care about. Why you think WBC making all these goddamn belts? You know, and they grab them too. You know, but all they doing is making more money. Every belt they make, they making more money. You know, so why not? I don't blame Manny Pacquiao. Shit, you don't need a belt. You know, you getting a good, nice size payday. You know, if Bob, like Drink More Water said, you know, open that damn checkbook up. You know, you worth a fight. You know, show your fighters some love. You know, they've been showing your ass some love for 35 plus motherfucking years. You know, and you've been scamming and everything else. You know, do something right for your life for that day come. You know, and you know it's coming real soon. You know, but still, you know. Yeah, I think you should open that checkbook up and go ahead and make this fight happen. You know, but I would like to see it. But I would like to see Bud Crawford test the waters and see how him and Sean Porter work out. I would love to see that fight. You know, but Sean Porter, he think he's a $6 million man, but he's not. Yeah, he's a former champion. He's a former IBF. He's a former WBC, but he lost both of those. You know, so he lost to Kell Brook, and Kell Brook lost it to Earl, and Earl took the WBC from him. You know, so I mean, you know, Sean, you better take what you can, because that podcast ain't gonna last too long. So
salute the big Drew Tight. We're going down. Drew Bronx on deck in this thing. What's going down? So Ron Adams say, I heard you guys loud and clear, but the hate that Bud gets is different. I honestly think that if he beats Porter, people still going to make excuses. I'm not worrying about what other people got to say, bro. I'm talking about what we got to say, what we looking at, and what we see in the division. Sean Porter is the fight for Turnbull. Even the Manny Pacquiao. I'm not mad at the Pacquiao fight. It don't matter who he called. If you get the Pacquiao fight, get it. But Porter is the fight to show us, right? If Bud can do all the shit that he was doing to them other fighters, to one of these top fucking welterweights at the end of the day, because Jeff Horn, Jose Benavidez, Murkai, Mean Machine, and Kell Brook ain't the top welterweights at the end of the day. No matter how you try to slice and dice that shit, it ain't the top welterweight. So he can. I give him credit for them. He beat him and did what he had to do. But let's see if he can do that shit to the other welterweights. A lot of people running around this motherfucker talking about, oh, he gonna knock out Sean Porter, this, that, and the third. Well, let's see, because I don't see him knocking out no Sean Porter. I don't even see him knocking out Mikey Garcia, to be real with you. You feel me? So let's see. Let's see. I mean, take the fight on and shut a lot of haters and naysayers up.
Right. And another thing, you know, he said it's a different type of hate with Bud. Well, it's in some way it is with some people. You know, some people just get too involved. Then again, you got Bud. You know, he's pretty much got an attitude problem too, and that makes it worse. That makes it clash, and that makes them go in a little bit harder. You know, me, I don't care. You know, of course, let them have attitude problem. I don't care. I didn't want to see them fight. You know, but some guys are some people are just fan on boys. And they don't look at the bigger picture. They don't look at the end of the road, and that we want to see a fight get made. You know, so that's what they're looking at. But like you said, at the end of the day, Bud Crawford, he need to fight someone like the upper echelon of the welterweight division. He need to fight somebody like a Sean Porter or a Keith Thurman or someone like that. You know, right now, Virgil Ortiz ain't ready. Boots Anderson, he might be ready, but I want bet on it right now. You know, so he need to fight somebody and make a statement. Make a statement. Manny Pacquiao, make a statement. You know, so I mean, so Bob, you know, get your ass up and do something. You know, find some investors or something like that, and so they can invest on it. You know,
Fact, OG. Omega say, all I'm saying is how y'all put Bud up there with the top tier fighters at 147. He hasn't fought anyone. He on the level of Boots to me. That's how Omega feel.
Okay.
I will say Bud Jangles is a diva.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. See, I am Will. You know, see, he has an attitude. Like I say, like my second wife. You know, it got to be her way or no way. You know, I don't give a fuck she's listening to it either. Goddamn, it got to be her way or no way, right? And that's the way he kind of act. Like, you know, I'm not calling him no woman or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, you know, it got to be his way or no way. You know, you pick out what he want, and no, don't worry about what you want. You know, yes, the type of motherfucker. I bet he's a hard motherfucker to live with. I really do. I bet he just just want you just scream like, I ain't got no hair, but I'm grab my hair like a motherfucker. You know, but hey, you know, that's, you know, some people just got an attitude like that.
Right. And Dre, you ain't like, no, the hate that Spence and his fans get is real dirty. I'm talking about dirty, bro. Dirty. They call you all type of words. You're a fanboy. You're a bitch. Spence a bitch. This, that, and all this. When people talk about Bud, only thing people want to say is we want to see Bud fight some of the top cats. We want to see Bud fight some of the top cats. You feel me? But when it comes to Errol Spence, that boy you talking about a different type of hate. You talking about a different type of hate. Man, come on, man. Stop it, bro. I was about they take all this credit away from him. He ain't did shit. He ain't fought nobody. Right? All he fought was Keith Thurman leftovers. You know what I'm saying? And Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. But Bud Crawford fought motherfucking Amir Khan and Kell Brook, right? Who been knocked out already. Jeff Horn, who everybody at PBC will whoop his ass. Jose Benavidez, we all know how that fight ended. Right? And motherfucking Mean Machine, who they think better than motherfucking to tell the truth. Bud Crawford the number 1 welterweight, Mean Machine the number 2 welterweight. Let them tell it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. But he fought them motherfuckers. None of them had a belt but Jeff Horn. Right? None of them had a belt but Jeff Horn. But Earl fought motherfucking former unified champions and division champions, right? 4 division champions, and he ain't did shit. So since Bob not paying shit, go mandatory and steal the belt. As a mandatory, there is no rematch. There is no rematch clause, and he can't go have unification for the bag. Sean all cap. Sean ain't all cap. Bob still ain't trying to pay that motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
We don't hate Bud, but he got to earn his spot.
Yeah. You know, it's no easy route, you know, and so, you know, Bud just got to earn his spot, you know, he earned his 60-40. That's what he have to do. Shit, you know, just don't give it away, you know. So, I mean, I understand that he's supposed to be pound for pound, you know, all that shit, you know, but real pound for pound too, you know. You know, so but that 50-50 and all that shit, you know, I can't tell a man what to pay another man, you know, and I can't say what a person should get. I just can give my opinion, and my opinion is that he hasn't earned it. You know, not at 147, he haven't earned it. You know, so, and we ain't talking about 140, you know, so, but yeah.
Because to say it's not hate for Bud, it's just the people, including myself, want him to fight stiffer competition. That's right. It. That's all. Right. But if you say that Cassandra, they go, oh, well, what has Earl Spence fought? He ain't fought nobody. He ain't did shit. Like, it always gonna come back to Earl Spence. It's just crazy though, man.
Yeah, and you know, we ain't talking about Earl Spence. We talking about Bud Crawford. We want to see him fight better competition. I mean, we don't want to see like me. I didn't know the fuck he was, you know, really. And he did tag Bud Crawford, and you know he was hurt, but he played it off. You know, see shit like that, inactivity and shit, they're gonna get you hurt. You know, so you need to get in there and fight somebody, you know, and stop, you know, showing up and supporting other fighters. Let them come and support your ass. You know, get in that ring and fight. You know, but look, Earl gonna do what he's gonna do anyway, with or without Bud. Now, one thing Main Man did say, you know, that Earl should have got up and walked over to Terrence Crawford and say, "Hey man, what we doing?" No, you don't have to do shit. He's the A side. He got 2 straps, most likely 3. Bud need to get his ass up and walk over there and say, "Hey, look, Earl, man, let's talk, dude. What we doing? Hey, what we doing here? What we got going? What are we gonna be, man? Are we gonna be 50-50? No, it's gonna be 60-40. You gonna take it or what? You know, that's what you need to do. You know, Earl don't need to do shit, but keep doing what he's doing. Now, what's 40% of nothing? God damn it, nothing. All right, you better take what you can, while you can, because you ain't getting no younger. He's 33 years old, shit, and about 37, a fighter start winding down their career. All right, if you ain't made it by then, God damn it, okay, good luck. You know, so I mean, just be honest. You know, shit. No, he need to get his ass up and go over there. You know, shit. What Earl getting up, going over there for, and you got damn near 3 bills. You know, shit. Man, and sit your ass right down, eat some popcorn, put my feet up, and say, "Man, what you want?"
And then they make it as if like Earl Spence ain't got more work to do at 154 and 160 and shit like that. Like that dude ain't finna just stay at 147. He letting you know that shit.
Yeah.
He letting you know that shit. Like I'm about to go up. Then they want, oh well, guess what? Bud has the last belt. So what are you gonna do? Hold the last belt and just say 999? I'm gonna hold this belt hostage. I'm gonna hold it hostage. I'm gonna hold it hostage. Okay, well I ain't gonna sit my eyes around this motherfucker all day, every day, and wait on you if you don't want to fight. Well, bye. Right. Shit, motherfucker. The fight don't happen, it don't happen. But they want to make it as if, oh, everything falls on Earl Spence. Everything falls on Earl Spence. Like Bud don't have to compromise for shit. Earl got to compromise for everything. Bud don't have to compromise for nothing. Like, cut it out, bro.
Yeah. But
now.
At the end of the day, like Daniel Nixon was saying, he don't understand the Bud and Spence hate, and I don't understand it either, because it's not really hate. It's just that it's boxing, and some people just get too too emotional, too personal, and then they start hating and this and that. But all we want to do is see a good fight, and we see the best fight the best. That's all we want. That's all I want, you know. And the only way to do that, first of all, in this age, is money. Money makes the shit talk right now, and there's plenty of money out there, but not during a pandemic, you know. So ain't nothing to talk about, but let's see it happen, you know. So you know, there's nothing to talk about, you know. But I know that Spence's next fight pretty much would be you guys. I would think so. But who will Bud fight? You know, who is his next fight? You know, you got to ask yourself that. You know, will he go another 6-7 months without fighting? You know, I hope not. Cause see, I'm rooting for him too. You know, I'm rooting for him a different way though. You know, I'm rooting for him to earn his stripes, earn his spot. You know, earn his dollar, earn his purse. You know, and that's to get in there and fight somebody. That's a good fight. Him and Sean Porter, you know. So, but you know,
and that's what people are saying though. OG, like that's all people want, bro. But you a hater for saying it, or you delusional for saying it, or like they want to just try to play. Bud was undisputed already. He's already been undisputed. Earl Spence trying to be undisputed. Like, okay, motherfucker, he was undisputed at 140. Now they're at 147. So do Bud want it? What? Because he became undisputed already? That's it? His career over with? He did everything he needed to do? He did everything he needed to do. Oh, he undisputed. He's 3-division world champion. Oh, he good. He don't need to do nothing else now. Right? So he supposed to the red carpet just supposed to roll out for him now, because he was undisputed at 140. He was a world champion at 35. He was a world champion at motherfucking at 147. Okay, well, we seen people do that shit all the time. Like I say, Manny Pacquiao was an 8th division world champion. And that
Right.
motherfucker didn't get 50-50.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. You know, so and everybody, of course, they want to fight Earl Spence because, you know, right now he's the top 147 and they treat him just like they did Floyd. You know, you fight Floyd, you're gonna make some money, you know. But it's not like that anymore. You know, ain't nobody getting no millions and billions of dollars no more to be a boxer, you know, and now they're gonna be sitting there. Well, I know Bud probably looking for a lot of money, you know, but it's just not going to happen. You know, no one's not going to give up what they worked hard for. You know, I'm gonna use myself as an example. Shit, I worked a lot of years on my job. You know, a lot of years, my 401k, everything. You know, then my ex-wife think she gonna get some of that shit, and I was working my ass off. I worked my ass off before I even had my ass. No, she didn't get not a damn dime. You know, because why should I work hard to get what I get and get where I'm at just to give it away? Just to give it away. You know, that ain't right. You know, that ain't fair. You know, you can't do that. You know, so you gotta, you know, show that, hey, okay, you know what? I earn my own shit, you know, so and then they can come together and do the fight. So
let me say this, OG. Drink more water. Say fans care way too much what these dudes are earning. That's not the fucking point, bro. And I hate when y'all try to pull up this point to try to make y'all point because that shit go over y'all head and that shit don't fly. It ain't that the fans care way too much about these dudes are earning. It is one of the cases out here of why this fight is not happening, bro. It's one of the fucking cases. We all see that Earl and Bud is going to be about the fucking money and the percentage split. So if we sit in this motherfucker and we seeing one man doing something different than the other man, right? Of course, it's gonna be talked about. Just like if the shoe was on the other fucking foot, bro, right? If the shoe was on the other foot, I'd be saying the same shit about Terrence Bud Crawford. You know, and you motherfuckers would be saying the same shit about Terrence Bud Crawford if he had the leverage in this fight. The man don't have the fucking leverage, bro. The man ain't the fucking A-side, period. Period. In one sense, you motherfuckers sit up here and say, oh, well, you know what? It will be a good fight. It will be 60-40 Earl way if he get the third scrap. Or Earl do deserve 60-40. But if Bud say he want this, he want that, then motherfuckers will be, oh, it's cool. But when you come out and say it, oh, well, then Earl should get 60-40. Well, Bud don't want it. So it ain't this, it ain't that. Is this my bro, Tommy? So in one sense, you motherfuckers say one thing and the next one y'all say another. Tommy say, bro, let them know you are a super Bud fan since day one. Always spoke highly. And this my fucking brother right here, bro. This my brother right here who we've been talking boxing way before I even hit this YouTube shit. Way before all this shit. Way before Bud became Bud. Way before Earl even was a fucking professional fighter. You know what I'm saying? But when you speak the truth on these motherfuckers, they so fanatic out and so grouped out. They want to say that you a groupie and all this shit, but they don't want to keep shit real out here. You know what I'm saying? So we see what be going on, man. It's just a lot of motherfuckers that don't like Earl Spence. They got a disdain for Earl Spence, whether they go admit this shit or not. You know what I'm saying? Don't like the way his fans talk about him. Don't like the way Earl Spence talk. Oh, he being too cocky or this, that. He ain't Floyd Mayweather. Ain't no motherfucker. It ain't gonna never be another Floyd Mayweather. It's only one money motherfucking Mayweather. That's it. Of course, we ain't gonna see Pricey no more million pay-per-view buys, bro. That era is over with. Right. But if I'm selling motherfucking 300,000 pay-per-views, right, and you selling motherfucking 50,000 pay-per-views, I still sold more than you, and I still deserve more than you. You ain't just gonna sit up here and say, "Oh well, it ain't Floyd Mayweather numbers. He sold 300,000, but it ain't a million, so it don't mean shit." Nah, motherfucker, it do mean something. You feel me? If I'm making $300 and you making $50, I'm still making more than you. You feel me? So man, it's just crazy, OG. It's just crazy the shit that goes down and the shit that they try to make boxing to be and don't want to give nobody they goddamn credit, bro. Right. It's just I don't know what dudes nowadays, bro. Like I say, it's a lot of shit that they want to discredit Earl Spence. They don't like the man. Just come flat out and say you don't like the man. Just come out and say the shit. Don't sit around, oh, you know, I respect Earl and this and that, but what has he done and this and that? He's fighting leftovers. Man, just come out and say you don't like the damn man. You want to see the man get his ass whooped. You don't want to see the man flourish over Bud Crawford. and all this shit. Just keep this shit real, bro.
Right.
Because shit y'all be saying, the shit don't even be adding up. Motherfuckers contradict themselves and then try to make a case out of it.
Right. Yeah. You know, and today boxing, you know, boxing lost a lot of fans in the last 4 years, maybe less than that. You know, so it's not like it used to be. You're not going to get rich like that. You're not going to get no $100 million like Floyd did when he fought on Manny Pacquiao. That ain't gonna happen. Not with Bud and Earl. You know, so yes, they're trying to, you know, make the most money they can, you know, and shit. And I don't blame Earl. I don't blame Bud, you know, either. But you know, you worked hard, but you worked hard at 140, and people don't understand that, you know, and they take it personal, you know, and it's 147. That's what it's about today, you know, and they want to, you know, they're gonna have to get used to it, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
OG, this man say, first of all, y'all hit the like button for me, show some love.
Mm-hmm.
And if you could, let your boy get a donation, man. Let your boy get 3 donations. Show some love for the grind family. He say when Spence goes to 54, I bet he don't have to start a whole new resume. How come he's not? How come he's not? So what, Spence gonna go to 54 and say, you know what, I was a champion at 147. Of course you're gonna be in a position to fight for a title, but you ain't the #1 guy at 54, homie. You don't go to 54 and automatically become the #1 cat. Ain't no motherfucker gonna be saying, oh, Earl Spence is number 154 pounds. Guess what we gonna say, OG? He gotta earn that shit. Who he fighting up there? Who is you fighting? Who do you come to 54 and fight, Earl? Did you fight J-Rock? Did you fight Tony Harrison? Right. Is you and Charlie gonna mix it up, even though that's your stablemate / brother? Is y'all gonna mix it up? You think Earl finna go straight to 54 and say, you know what? Nah, man, Jamel, you got the scraps. Nah, nigga, I want 50-50. I want 50-50. Like, get the fuck out of here with these stupid ass narratives, bro. And then y'all say I be saying shit, but don't say no dumb ass shit, bro. That's dumb. Right. How the fuck he not gonna have to make his name at 54 when he go to 54? He ain't just going to 54 and become the #1 cat at no damn 54, bro. Come on, man. Use common sense, dog.
Yeah. I mean, that's every fighter. I mean, every fighter got to start pretty much fresh. But of course, you know, when you move up, you know, you already got a name and everything, so you don't have too much or too far, you know, to move, and you pretty much got a spot already. But you still got to fight. You still got to fight for that spot. And Jamel, you know Jamel, he's a hothead, and you know he's the top dog at 154 right now, and you know he's gonna talk some shit, but Earl got to go through like J-Rock, Herb maybe, or you know, he's gonna have to work his way up. That shit don't just, you know, jump from one spot to the top spot, the next top spot. That shit don't work like that.
Thanks.
I mean,
my
look,
brother King Papa, salute, bro.
Weight classes are there for a reason. That's why I never cared about motherfucking jumping up 2 weight classes and all that shit. You know, look, weight classes are there for a reason. You know, so and so I mean, Earl, yeah, he can make 154 easily. You know, no problem. You know, and he's very disciplined, and you know, you just had a sister on, and she also said that he's very disciplined and everything, and he never missed weight. You know, so I mean, you can't ask for nothing no better than that. You know, so but we're gonna see what happens in the future with these guys, man. You know, and
check
like I say,
he said that's what y'all want Bud to get his ass whipped. That's why y'all screaming Porter because he gave Spence hell. Dude, I got Bud beating fucking Porter. I got Bud beating Porter. We want to see how he beat Porter. It ain't that he gave no fucking Spence hell. Spence won that shit 8-4, in my opinion, dude. Right. 8-4. That's not hell. He just made it a little rough and tough fight. That is not hell, homie.
Right.
Cut that shit out, bro. That is not hell, bro. To me, he went there, he made it a little rough and tough, but that's not hell. So it ain't that people want to see Bud get his ass whooped. See, that's what I mean by y'all, bro. Y'all put your own interpretations on things, and y'all make shit be how y'all want it to be when it's not facts. That shit is not facts. I don't think nobody on this panel picked fucking Sean Porter to beat fucking Terrence Bud Crawford. They just said this might be a tough fucking fight, right? But it's you motherfuckers out there that's talking about he just go walk through Bud like he just a motherfucking, oh, he finna just go annihilate, knock Bud Crawford out. That's just easy work. Bud is, Porter is just easy work. Porter ain't easy work for no goddamn body.
Nope.
People just want to see him fight somebody that's tough and that's worthy on that level for him to be saying he wants 60-40 and 50-50, things of that fucking nature, when you ain't fought no motherfucker at 147 and you ain't putting no asses in the seats and you ain't pulling in the dollars that this man pulling in to be asking for a fucking 50-50 payday. Feel me? But my brother Knockout in the building. Knockout, what's going down, champ?
What's going on, Knockout?
Your computer was tripping.
What's up, fellas? What's up, man? My laptop was tripping, bro. I'm glad y'all still on. OG, man. It's nice to be on with you, bro. It's nice to be on with you, man. It's an honor, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm hanging in there, man. Yes, sir. What's going on with you?
Yeah.
Greg, man, not much. Thanks so much for donation, my brother. Much love, much appreciated. Go ahead.
Yeah. Y'all at all time, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. These men is cooking. What we talking? We talking about Crawford and Spence. That's what y'all talking about? I mean, Crawford and Porter. That's what y'all talking about?
Well, Porter,
he say we want to see Bud get his ass whooped by Porter. That's why.
Oh, this comment right here. That's what y'all want, Bud to get his ass whooped. That's why y'all screaming Porter because he gave Spence hell. Nah, bro. I can't speak for these two gentlemen, but I'm sure that the sentiment will probably be the same. I just want to see Crawford in a competitive fight where somebody has a chance against him, bro. I'm tired of watching boxing matches where I know the outcome of the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody's better at doing that right now than Terrence Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. When they walk in the ring right now, you know exactly what the hell is gonna happen, bro. And that's just a fact. So me as a boxing fan, I want some intrigue, bro. I want some suspense. That's what makes the sport great, right? That's why we all watch it. That's why we pay for pay-per-views. That's why we pick fighters and we talk about, we break shit down. This guy gonna do this. This guy gonna do that. But when you fighting somebody that don't belong in the ring with you, if you really watch this boxing shit, you know what the hell is gonna happen. Everybody that really know boxing knew what was gonna happen when Terrence Crawford got his ass in there with Kell Brook, who hadn't been at the weight in 2.5, 3 years. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't us wanting him to get his ass whooped. I want to see if he's really what people say he is. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see if he's what he really say he is. Like, cause if you really are that, if you really this pound for pound #1 fighter, Sean Porter shouldn't really be a problem for you like that. Yeah, he caused everybody issues, and he gonna be a tough fight for anybody, and he tough to stop. But shit, if you what your fans say you are, if you Terrence Bud Crawford, shit, you supposed to win that fight. You're supposed to win that fight, and because what you don't want to have happen, and what we've seen happen a lot of times, is these overhyped fighters who haven't been in there with real tough competition. They get in there and they first step up fight is somebody that they ain't never seen before, and they end up getting bulldozed, bro. And so we need to make sure that Terrence Crawford is really what everybody's saying he is, because we know what Spence is bringing, bro. We know what Spence is bringing, and I want to make sure, like, can Terrence Crawford take a punch from a top heavyweight? I mean, a top welterweight, excuse me. Shit, because I saw Mean Machine rock his ass. I saw a 5 foot. I saw a dude the size of my daughter rock his ass again. Boy, my daughter is 5'5", bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she 5'5", about 120, 130 something pounds. I saw him get rocked, so I want to make sure that he really what I think he is, because if I spend $99 on a pay-per-view between Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford, and it ain't a great fight, after all this shit, after all this talking, I'm gonna come up on my channel and I'm gonna crucify somebody, bro. So I want to make sure he's what I think he is, bro. Because I think he the shit. I think he can fight his ass off. I think he can beat a lot of these top guys, but I don't know until they get in the ring, bro. So that ain't nobody wanting to get their ass whooped. I think I just want to see great fights, and that's what I got on it, bro.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy, bro. I just look at this shit like the things people be coming up with. My bro Key, what's going down? Key, I see you, bro. The shit people be coming up with, dog. It's just crazy to me. Like I said, they put their own interpretation of things. Like I said, we could be over here, dog, and we could be giving Bud the utmost respect, and nobody will say shit. They won't say shit. So you say, man, Bud need to fight her. Oh, y'all hate. Oh, y'all this. Oh, y'all that. Keith should shut his mouth and correct his shameful loss against Pac. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always, we got to be hating on fucking Bud when it ain't even the truth. No. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Ain't even the truth, far from the truth. But sometimes y'all need to look at yourself in the mirror Sometimes y'all need to look
Yeah, bro.
yourself in the mirror, bro. And say the shit that y'all really want to say. Ask Money who my fighter is at Ronald Adams. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What he say? What he say, Omega? But people they don't never keep it real, bro.
Yeah, it's sad where we live in a world where telling the truth is considered hate, bro. If I tell you the truth, I'm hating on you. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you the truth, then I don't got love for you. Well, I was raised differently. Like KQKC is the OG, but I was raised by an old school mother and black woman that taught me that number one, integrity stand for something, but number two, if I love you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And she would tell me growing up, look, son, you fucking up.
Yeah.
You fucking up. Your grades ain't where they need to be. And as a black man, you got to be 10 times better than everybody else. Exactly. You got to put in that work because you are already behind the pigeonhole. They already discriminate you before you even walk in the door. So you got to be better. She loved me, so she told me when I was fucking up. So if you ain't telling Terrence Bud Crawford what's real, and what's real is, bro, your talent has been wasted thus far under Bob Aaron. You need to fight better competition. And that's just the honest to God truth. And so if you ain't telling them what's real and you just riding behind everything and saying he can do no wrong, bro, then I would question whether or not you're really a fan of his, bro. Because I'm a fan of his. I bought every single one of his pay-per-views, and I ain't missed a fight of his since I've been watching boxing, since he came into the game, bro. So I'm a fan of him. I just want to see him do better, bro. I don't want them talking this shit about him. Shit, if he go in there and beat Earl Spence, he go in there and beat him. I rock with Earl Spence more heavy because I'm from Dallas, Texas. But shit, I just want to see a great fight. I don't protect the fighters that I like. That's the difference between the people on this panel and a lot of you guys, bro. Like, we want to see our fighters fight top competition, bro. And that's just what it is. Stop protecting these dudes, man. They are freaking warriors, bro. They fight for a living. They get punched in the face for a living. They don't need your protection. You're supposed to push them to go be great, bro. And anytime somebody say the truth about your favorite fighter, anytime somebody question him or give him some constructive criticism, they automatically talk about, yo, you hating. Like, nah, bro, I'm not hating. You just too much of a fanboy. You don't want to keep it real. Not over here, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I think, regardless. If I like you, I'm gonna do it even more, shit, because I want to see you do great. Like other children out there that are strangers to me, I don't give a damn. I'm not finna critique them. I'm the hardest on my own, though. I'm the hardest on my own because that's what you're supposed to do when you got love and you got respect for somebody. Shit. So if you riding for Terrence Crawford behind this bullshit and you saying he can do no wrong and you just keep making excuses for him, you disrespecting him more than I ever will, bro.
Yeah. That's how I do with the Charlo. You know, I like the Charlo, my favorite fighter, you know, but, you know, like I say, you got to tell the truth, you know. Hey, look, Jamal, you need to shut the fuck up because you keep on bringing up Benavidez. You know, you ain't going to, you know, give up no belt to go up and wait to fight David Benavidez, who don't have a belt. And then they're going to get the whiff for that shit, and they're going to keep on till they try to make a fight. So, no, you need to shut the fuck up. Then again, I told him again, you know, I even told Ronnie Shields, they don't need to be fighting on the same goddamn card. You know, they're too emotional. You know, one lose, like when Jamel lost to Tony Harrison. His brother, like they was at a funeral. You know, he couldn't even fight Cobalt like he wanted to. He won, but he couldn't fight him. But you got to be honest. You know, like I say, don't be a fanboy. Be a fan. You know, be a true fan and tell them what, you know, what you feel and what you think. You know, shit. But no, we all want to see Bud Crawford do well. We want to see him earn his stripes. We want to see a good ass fight when that fight happened. And I think that fight happened, but when, I don't know. But we would like to see a good damn fight, you know, for once. Now the little guys, the flyweights, the bantamweights and shit, they throwing hands. You know, they fighting each other. You know, they working on a trilogy right now with Chocolito and Strada. Yeah, you know, and that was a hell of a fight, you know. So
man, that was a fight of the year so far for me, OG. That was a good fight so far. That's the best one I've seen this year.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, the zone kicking ass for the last 2 weeks, you know, and I got to give it to them, you know, and PBC needs to step up a little bit and Showtime too. But, you know, right now, the zone, they doing what they need to do, you know, so, yeah.
Jay Dix say, fuck that OG laugh out loud. Jamal talked that same shit to Benavidez in 2019 when he still had a belt that Benavidez wasn't trying to fight then. He's trying to protect Canelo, hoping it helped him fight Canelo. That ain't true, Jay Dixon, but I understand what you're saying. But look,
Right.
That's why I look at Earl as, right? I think they the same. Cholo should not fight on the same course, they can say. So she ride with you on that. I look at it like this, bro. If Earl Spencer, if Bud would have told that motherfucker he accepted 60-40, we all would have had to look at Earl Spencer and say, what's up, BJ? It's time for your ass to make this happen. I'm saying it's time for this ass to make it happen now. But I understand that this man asked for what he asking for. He's deserved. To me, he's deserving of it. Because, you know, a lot of people, oh, well, I just going to say, Bud, you got to take this and take that. When we go and we look at what's going down, bro, and we put the shit together, and you motherfuckers see what's going down, that's why they all be trying to make a case. Well, Earl ain't really fought nobody. The people he fighting about shit, because they try to discredit the case that you fucking making, you know what I'm saying? And they know that it's a valid fucking case. So when we look at each case and we look at Bud Crawford, what he has done so far, what Earl Spencer has done so far, who have a better case of what they want? Do Bud have a better case to say he deserved 50-50? Or do Earl have a better case to say he deserves 60-40?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I look at it, Earl Spence has a better case of deserving 60-40 than Bud got when he say he want 50-50, bro. Let me read this comment real fast. He say, this champions from now scared to lose the O, only care about the pocket, securing their career. If they feel they might get retired or let everyone know how much of hype the champion was. I don't get what you're saying, bro, but I think you're trying to say that they stuck up on them O's and now want to lose. Black Star, what's going down, bro?
Yeah.
He say Earl going after Bud after he beats Ugas, just like he said he would in 2018. Exactly. Say Bud will continue to let you down, and Spence can't be undisputed without Bud. Canelo would make history. Man, why y'all come off some damn Canelo? We ain't even talking about no Canelo.
Man,
we already know y'all trying.
You know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing, man.
Yeah, we already know. But
yeah,
it's just crazy though, bro. Omega say not yet at Nunu. Then what? Why you keep getting on Nunu? But it's just crazy though. Bro. It's just crazy because, like I said, if you can't keep it real, bro, if you can't come to this motherfucker and be 100% with yourself, and you just following the wave of what other people say, or because y'all think, oh well, y'all think Earl Spence all this and that, you know. Like I say, people don't hate Earl Spence because they hate Earl Spence. They hate Earl Spence because his fan base, right? And they want to be the ones to be like, well, I told you so. Or y'all talk all this shit and all that shit. Oh, Bud deserved this and Bud deserved that. And y'all don't do no fucking research behind this shit. Or y'all won't make a valid case. I'm yet to hear somebody make a valid case on why Bud Crawford deserved 50-50, right? And this is a case they'll make, OG and knockout. Oh, well, Mikey got 50-50. Little Mikey got 50-50. Why is that? First of all, Earl got $3 million up front. Mikey got 1 point something up front. And yes, they split 50-50 on the back end. At that time, Earl Spence was coming up, right? He beat Kell Brook for the title. He just won the world title, right? He was trying to get a big name. Couldn't get a fucking big name, right? Mikey Garcia was the 4th division world champion. You know what I'm saying? Had a bigger fan base, had a big fucking fan base. Let's keep it real. So when they made it happen, of course, Mikey was bringing his fan base to the situation. And Mikey was bringing his 4th division, being a 4th division world champion, things of that nature. And you've seen what it did for Earl Spence after he beat Mikey Garcia, right? After that, Earl became a bigger fighter, became a bigger star. Sean Porter. Yes, they got the same amount up front. Guess what happened on the back end? Earl Spence got 60-40. Do your research. That back end money, Earl Spence got 60-40. Period. And guess what? Sean Porter was a fucking world champion. He was a world champion. So guess what? That made Earl Spence a unified champion. Put you in a better position. Now you came and fought Danny Garcia with $8 million up front and got back end money. Him and Danny didn't get the same amount of money. You feel me? Well, y'all sitting up here, oh, what about Danny? What about this? Earl got 60-40 against Danny, and he got $8 million up front, and Danny got what, 3 or 4, something like that?
It was 4.
Yeah, so do y'all fucking research and understand what's going on. Each fight you put yourself in a better and better position each time you fight. So now the man is a unified champion, right? Was on his 3rd pay-per-view, going on his 4th. He put himself in a bigger fucking position. Period, bro. Period. So while Errol Spence shit, his stock is rising, he going up. Bud Crawford shit is just staying the same. But all of a sudden, Bud Crawford just supposed to get 50-50 right off the bat. Cut the bullshit, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's facts, bro. And like what people gotta understand, man, and what I'm gonna keep saying, you know, because it might be some new people in here, and I just think it's logical and it just makes sense, bro. Look, if you Terrence Bud Crawford, like, yes, Errol Spence has an opportunity to become undisputed, and he has an opportunity to make more money than he's ever made in his career. But if you Terrence Bud Crawford, if you were to pass up on this opportunity, you'd be passing up on two things that are really, really big, in my opinion. Number one, obviously, you're a prize fighter. It's the money, bro. You'd be passing up the opportunity to make more money than you've ever made in your career. Let's get that out the way if you were to fight Errol Spence. But the most important thing, bro, that he would be passing up is to be the first man to accomplish what we just witnessed Clarissa Shields accomplish. Clarissa Shields became the first woman ever in the four-belt era to be undisputed in two separate weight classes. If Bud Crawford fights Errol Spence, and if he beats Errol Spence for undisputed, he'll be the first man ever in boxing to be undisputed in two separate weight classes in the four-belt era.
Right.
Evander Holyfield obviously did it at cruiserweight and heavyweight, but that was the when we only had 3 belts. So you'll be passing up the opportunity to make history, chase greatness, and get the biggest bag of your career. And you expect me not to call you a duck if you pass that shit up? You expect me not to question whether or not you ever really wanted to fight if you pass that shit up, bro? Like, I have no choice but to do that. Because who does that shit, bro? You ask any athlete or you ask anybody with a job. I don't know what anybody does for a living, but on your day job, whatever it is, if your boss come to you and say, look, bro, I'm finna pay you more money than you've ever made in your career. And on top of that, you don't get to accomplish something in your position that nobody has ever accomplished. Whatever your job is, if you the damn janitor, if you the CEO, if you a salesperson, whatever you are, if somebody come to you and offer you more money than you've ever made, right? And give you the opportunity to accomplish something that nobody in that company or nobody in that profession has ever accomplished, and you turn that shit down, what that say about you, bro? What that say about you? So I'm like, he need to take this fight. If he don't take this fight, I got questions. And I'm telling you, I'm from Dallas, Texas. I know when the real ones are real, and I know when the fake ones is fake. I'm telling y'all, everybody listen to me. Errol Spence mean exactly what he's saying, bro. He ain't lied to y'all yet. He go in here and he beat Usyk like we expect him to, bro. He's gonna try to make the Terrence Crawford fight happen, bro. He's coming, bro. He is coming. So we gonna find out real soon. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all, we can find out. And I hope Terrence Crawford answers the door when Errol Spence come knocking on that mug, because if he don't, I got questions, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Earl been following everything to the T. He been saying and doing everything he said he was going to do. Everything. Getting the belt. Unifying the division. And please, people, please stop getting that easy route shit all messed up. You know, an easy route, and people took that and ran with it. You know, and we all know what that meant. You know, and Bob is the hardest motherfucker to get along with. He is the hardest person to make a deal with. You know, Bob is old school, and he's one of the oldest lying motherfuckers I ever seen. You know, but he's gonna do what he's gonna do, and he's gonna get the money that he think he deserves. He should get, and Bud's gonna have to give it up to him. You know, so that's why he probably looking for a 50-50 split. That might be one reason. I don't know, but I don't think he deserves more than that. And who am I to tell the man what he deserves? But Earl, I know one thing: what Earl has done. And I know what he had came from, and I know what he had accomplished, and I know how far he came from. So, I mean, that alone right there should pretty much the belt alone pretty much put him out of the 50-50 range. So, but
let me say this, OG. You say, wow, you just made the same argument for Mikey that you discredited Bud for, Mr. Brown. You like him. Now, let me just say this. How the fuck did I just make the same argument for Mikey that I discredited Bud for? Now, did I just not say Errol Spence had one scrap trying to get the biggest fight next after the Kell Brook fight? Mikey Garcia was a 4th division world champion with a big fucking fan base that just came up when Errol Spence had how many scraps did I say? One fucking scrap. One scrap. One scrap. And let's keep it real. when Earl had one scrap and Bud was back then, because the fight is bigger now. Terrence Bud Crawford fan base was not bigger than fucking Mikey Garcia's, homie. So let's go back when Earl fought Mikey. What year was that? 2017, right? Was 2017?
Yeah. When he fought who? Mikey
Garcia, Earl and Mikey.
Oh, that was 2018, I think.
18.
Yeah.
That dude, Bud Crawford fan base wasn't bigger than Mikey Garcia's, right? But nonetheless, Earl Spence had one scrap at the time, still making his bones, bro. He just beat Kell Brook. He just beat Lamont Peterson, right? Or was it Ocampo? So he beat Kell Brook, Lamont Peterson, Ocampo. Then he got Mikey Garcia, right? Then he got Mikey. After Mikey beat Adrian Bronner, after Mikey beat
real quick, money. It was 2019, bro. Go ahead and cook though. It was 2019.
Thank you so much, bro.
Oh, 2019.
After he beat Kell Brook, after he beat fucking I'm talking about Mikey. After Mikey beat Lamont Peterson, damn, what I'm tripping up for? Adrian Bronner. Mikey beat Adrian Bronner, beat Robert Easter, beat Sergey Lipinets. So Mikey was on the motherfucking streak and he was on the fucking road, bro. Listen, we talking about Robert Easter, world champion. We talking about Adrian Bronner, right? We talking about fucking Sergey Lipinets. Those three names right there, right, is bigger than all the fucking names that Bud fought at 147. You feel me? So Mikey was on the fucking road. Mikey was hot, right? So when he fought Earl, he kept calling out Earl Spence's name. Kept calling out his name. At that time, don't make it like Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford was just on fire and it was just so wanting. Because right then, Earl Spence was still trying to get a fucking Keith Thurman, a Sean Porter, and a Danny Garcia. Right? He finally get Mikey Garcia in the ring, and then he make it like that does wonders for him. With the Mexican fans in Dallas Cowboys Stadium, 350 sold, where motherfuckers thought he was going to go do 50,000 fucking buys and things of that nature. You understand what I'm saying? And then he goes on to fight Sean and Danny. But don't make it like I'm making the same case that I made for Mikey that I can make for Bud Crawford. No, because right now Earl Spence is what? The unified champion. Earl Spence came off as what? His third pay-per-view. It's a different fucking position that you're in now, bro. A different position. Look at what Earl Spence done since then. Look at what Terrence Bud Crawford done since then. But y'all don't look at that type of shit. Y'all said he going off the pass. Oh, what he's done at 35 and 40. What have you done for me lately, bro? What have you done for me lately? And y'all telling me a fucking main machine in the Kell Brook is just outstanding? Cut it out, man. Cut it out. So no, Monty Brown is not slacking. Monty Brown knows exactly what the fuck he's saying, and Monty Brown is on point with whatever he's saying, bro.
Right, yeah. Because, like I say, like I keep telling everybody, we're not talking about 140. This is 147. And so far at 147, he had fought what? Amir Khan, Kell Brook, Mean Machine, whatever, and that's pretty much it. And if you want to know the truth, there ain't want no killers at 140, and Dongo and all that shit, really, I mean, that ain't no high spot, but I know what the Bud fans gonna say, that they ex-champions and this and that, and they two-time champion, all that shit. But still, we talking about 147. So you gotta take that in consideration. You got to take what both guys has done at 147 and put them side by side. Then you got a long list of what Earl has done, and you got a short list of what Bud has done. So, and there you go, right then and there, But I mean, they don't look at it that way. But like I say, I'm rooting for Bud. I would like to see him,
Yeah, I still rock with you too, bro. Ain't no hard feelings with me, bro. Ain't no hard feelings. I'm gonna speak how I speak, and sometimes that intimidate people when people say, "Oh, well, it come off the wrong way." But I ain't here to hold hands and a fixed feeling. But it's no hard feelings, my brother. There's no hard feelings. I respect you. I ain't hit no mute button or block you or shit like that. I respect you. You always showing love. You always donate to the channel. So it's all love. But when you speak, you go get this work. You feel me? Lori, what's going down? Queen, how you doing, baby? You go get this work.
Hey, Lori.
Drop the link, Lori.
So real quick on the whole, trying to bring Bud Crawford's resume from 140 and 135 up when you're talking about the welterweight division, bro. The analogy or the metaphor, whatever you want to call it, is that if you from out of town, bro, and you the man in your hood from out of town, and you moving to a new city, them dudes don't give a fuck what you did in your hometown, bro. You gotta prove yourself to them. They don't give a damn. You in their hood now. You in their city, bro. It's the same thing with this, bro. These welterweights, man, they don't give a damn what Terrence Crawford did at 140 pounds, bro. They don't care what he did at 135 pounds. And they only looking at, bro, what did you do when you got to our block? When you got over here on our street, what did you do? And at the end of the day, yeah, he got 8 knockouts in a row, but it's kind of like we got some Jeff Horns. We got a dude coming off a shotgun wound and Jose Benavidez. We got Mean Machine. We got Kell Brook. We got a lot of stuff where people's like, man, I don't really know, but I still want to see you fight. It's some better dudes out there for you to fight. And that's all anyone is saying, bro. Like this ain't no shade. I guarantee you. I wish we had like an alternate universe or something. Because if Earl Spence had Terrence Crawford's resume, a lot of you dudes would be saying the same shit that we saying, bro.
I promise you, bro.
And the crazy thing is that yeah, they would, bro. And the crazy thing is that I don't really hear many, because I know a lot of Spence fans, bro. I'm here in Dallas. We don't be calling Terrence Bud Crawford no bitch ass this, hoe ass that, bringing up shit from his past and shit out of the boxing ring. But you dudes that be on this Terrence Crawford shit, man, y'all get real disrespectful towards Earl Spence. You can't never keep it boxing, and you can't never keep it with a cordial debate. That's why some of y'all asses getting timed out and blocked and shit right now. Cause these facts is just like it's cutting your shit. Like your heart is being exposed and you just getting cut. And you can't take that shit, but you're gonna sit here and take these facts tonight, bro. Yeah. You're gonna take these facts, and that's all that's getting spit, bro. At the end of the day, man, we gotta ask ourselves: is Terrence Crawford chasing greatness or is he complacent, bro? Because if he don't take this fight, if he don't fight Earl Spence, if he don't fight somebody like a Keith Thurman, that's the question we gotta ask ourselves. Because he said it, man. Go look at his most recent quote. I want to put on good performances. I want to feed my family, and I want to take care of myself. He ain't say shit about chasing greatness. He ain't say I want to be remembered as one of the greatest of all time. He said he want to make money and put on good performances, and I want to fight whoever they put in front of me. Well, shit, whoever they put in front of you could mean a cab driver. Shit, if they put KQKC in front of you, you gonna fight his ass? You said you'll fight whoever they put in front of you, bro. Right. If you Terrence Bud Crawford, you are at the point of your career where you don't fight who they put in front of you, bro. You get to call some shots. You get to tell them, nah, bro, I want this guy. I'm Terrence Bud Crawford. I want to show him I'm the best. If you really moving like that, and you a lion like that, or you a dog like that, bro, and he ain't acting like that right now, no matter what you say, ain't no way in hell he should be running around here talking about, look, man, that's behind me. I don't want to fight Earl Spence no more. And I don't even know why you Terrence Crawford fans are still arguing. He said he don't want to fight. So why are you still here riding for him? He said he don't want to fight. So what are you here for? He said, I don't want to fight. That fight's in my past. I'm on the bigger and better things. So what shit? Why are y'all still talking about it?
This is my thing too. Bud said, and I'm gonna let you go, OG. Bud said this. He said, I don't want to fight him coming off the court crash. Right? Because they're not gonna give him his credit. He like, if I whoop his ass, they're gonna say, well, it was the court crash, he won himself. Okay, well, guess what? He went and beat Danny. Bam. You come out and say 60-40, you say no to 60-40, 50-50. 50-50. No 60-40, 50-50. Right? So now, if you're saying no to that, you're telling me one more fight, you can't wait one more fight to fight this man. If you don't want that, you can put yourself in a position for a 45-55 or something of that nature. But you've been chasing it for so long, you're tired of the fight. There's so many excuses, this. But when it comes to Pacquiao, you quick to jump in that fucking ring to fight Pacquiao, and that shit been going on for how long? But people will look past that shit. They'll look past that. So, man, I mean, the proof is in the pudding, bro. And I'm not saying that he don't want, that he's ducking the dodging and none of that shit. It's just, bro, keep the same energy, man. Keep the same energy. If you can wait this long for Manny Pacquiao, right? And you're not even waiting for Earl Spence because you're the one said you don't want the fight. You want to turn the fight down multiple times. But now that it's really, really hurt, there's nowhere for neither one of y'all to go for real. Now you don't want the fight. You don't want to fight him. You've been doing all this. You've been calling for the fight since you was at 140 pounds. All these fucking lies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But when we call your ass out on that shit, we haters and all this shit. But man, it's too easy, bro. But go ahead, OG.
No, I was gonna say that, you know, when you talking about, well, when he said he don't want to fight now, this and that, then that makes me think that you really didn't want it to begin with, because you know you're not inciting enough about the fight. You should be ready to go. You should be, you know, jumping for joy. I want this fight and I want it now. You know, and we got to make this fight happen. You know, and I mean, Earl, I'm quite sure he gonna go after the belt, after you guys fight. You know, and like you said, you know, he gonna be holding up the belt. You know, and like I said, now then they should strip his ass. You know, like they do everybody else. But you know that ain't gonna happen. But he act like he don't want to fight, and he act like he just complacent. It's just like he just want to fight, make a little money, and that's it. Take care of his family, like Knockout said. Take care of his family. He all good. That's all. He ain't trying to chase records. He ain't trying to chase greatness. You know, he don't care if he going to Hall of Fame or not. All he want to do is make a little money and for his family, and he all good. That's the way he thinking. That's the way he acting. You know, so you know hey, then that's the way you want to be. Then some motherfuckers like that get left behind. You know,
exactly.
So go ahead. Go ahead and keep that energy. Besides having that other energy when you was at 140. See, when you're at 140, when you sitting there beating up motherfuckers like in Dongo and shit, you had a lot of different energy then, because you was winning and you beating pretty much nobodies, and then you unified the division. But now that shit's over with. And as Bob, Bob knows goddamn well that shit is over with. That's what you did at 140. Now at 147, and Bob feel a certain type of way towards him. I don't know what kind of way, what's going on with them, but it is what it is. So, Terrence, he just take it or leave it. And he ain't doing that with Pacquiao. Bob fucked up. He said he fucked up the first Pacquiao fight. Now it's coming around again. Then what's next? Now Bob ain't got enough money, he's saying. So now you gotta look for investors, But he's more excited fighting Pacquiao than he is with Earl Spence. So I mean, hey, it is what it is, but still, like I say, Earl gonna keep doing what he's doing, So if he end up with 3 belts, then fine.
Let me say this, OG. If y'all on Facebook, make sure y'all click that link, man, and show some love to one of the hottest boxing pages on Facebook, Loyalty Promotion and Boxing. Y'all go over there and respect the group. If you want to come in, if you're over there, you like boxing, you want to join, a good boxing group, y'all go over there and show some love, man. Be respectful. Post. You know what I'm saying? But keep it respectful, man. Let me read some of these links. Say, Adam, you're wasting your time. Just hope the fight gets made. Trying to tell the entire truth is a pointless task. Shit, what truth is he trying to tell? Don't act like Bud wasn't called out.
It was that comment that you highlighted at first when he said, don't
act like Bud hasn't called out all these top guys. Yeah. So Bud called out all these top guys. What did he do to get the fight? What did Bob do to make the fight happen for him? The last time I checked, everybody came out and said Bob been cheap as a motherfucker. Don't want to pay them what they deserve. So y'all said,
what guy did he call out?
Right. The only guy he called out was fucking Keith Thurman. That's the only kid he was really calling out was Keith Thurman, bro. Let's keep it all the way 100. Right. Then when he came to 47, he got the scrap. It went from Keith Thurman until he just wanted to fight Earl Spence at a certain time. Just Earl Spence. He wasn't calling out for fucking Danny. Well, when they tried to make it happen with Danny, Bob ain't paid the right amount of money. When they say try to make it happen with Keith, Bob ain't trying to pay the right amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta look at everything, bro. I'll just say, he was calling them out and this and that. Bruce Gold, thanks so much for the donation, my brother. Much love, much appreciated. I'll just make it like, he just out here calling these guys out and he's just, he's shooting for the stars and everybody just saying, fuck him. Come on, man. That ain't the case.
Yeah, real quick, I heard y'all cooking on this earlier when I was having computer issues. Dr. Voss wrote a comment earlier talking about they're going to fight 40-40, and the winner gets 20%. Just real quick, bro. That's the stupidest. I ain't calling you stupid, Dalton, and I ain't calling anybody that thinks this is any, that this is a good idea. I'm not calling you stupid as a person, but that's one of the dumbest things and the stupidest things I've ever heard, bro. That's like if you work at a regular job, bro, and you get an end of the year bonus, and at the end of the year you owe a $10,000 bonus, but your boss come to you and say, "Nah, man, look, I can give you this $10,000 right now, but if you work another year and you do better than you did this year, I'm gonna give you a $30,000 bonus." Hell no, bro. Give me my money right now. Tomorrow is not promised, bro. Ain't nobody leaving 20% on the table. 20% is literally millions and millions of dollars, bro. Let's say the fight does 100 million. The fight does 100 million. If they go 40-40-20, that means one will get 40 million, the other will get 40 million, and they leaving $20 million on the table. In a sport that's as corrupt as boxing.
And the 20 million that belong to you at that knockout.
You really want to leave $20 million out there for all these sharks, bro.
Right.
That shit's not happening, bro. That shit is
it's that there's 20 million that belongs to you. Like you work your ass off for that 20 million, and they gonna say, you know what? Well, we just gonna take this from you, right? We're gonna take this from you, and you gotta do a little bit more to get it. When that guy ain't done shit to deserve it, but now he got an opportunity to take your 20 million, and you got and you got a family, cut it out, man. Bud ain't gonna do that shit. Why y'all ain't do that shit for motherfucking Indongo?
Yeah.
Like, man, cut it out with the bullshit, man. Like, let all this special shit pop up. All this special shit. 2020, and then 40-40, and then 20 million. Like all this shit that we ain't never seen before in the fucking sport of boxing with fucking real money. We talking about millions of fucking dollars here. We talking about, you know what? 40-40, and the winner take 20. Man, this ain't no motherfucking raffle ticket or no motherfucking. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here. We talking about real life.
Yeah.
We talking about real fucking life.
They're like 50-50 and the winner get the 20,
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That shit ain't happening, bro. Like, nobody, first of all, the fighters ain't doing that shit. But second of all, man, you know how much corruption and cheating and shit will go on? Not from the fighters of their camps, but people that got a vested interest with $20 million out there just up for grabs like that, bro. Yeah. That again, bro. I'm not saying you dumb, Dalton, but that's a dumbass idea, bro.
Actually, it was Bob's idea.
Much love, much appreciated.
Yeah, Bob said. I saw Bob said that shit, but I've been seeing it in chats and shit too. People been saying that shit. People been saying that shit, so I'm not.
They've been saying it before Bob said that shit, bro. Young Murray, what's going down? They've been saying shit before Bob.
Yeah, Bob probably heard that shit somewhere. He was like, "Shit, sounds like a good idea."
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
They want to do fantasy fights. And they want to do fantasy business. Everybody don't know goddamn fantasy business out here, man.
Yeah, shit.
Salute, Young Murray. Hope you're doing good, bro.
Yeah, shit. You got more exhibition fights going on than real good fights going on.
Real good fights. I see Cotto and motherfucking what's that? Barrera about to fight.
Yeah.
Let me say this real quick, Money. And I've been on your platform. I've answered this question before, and I want to do it again, man, because I'm not gonna stop. I am who I am, and my opinion is my opinion. Dalton Voss, the answer to your question, bro, is because you have to be educated as a fan, bro. You cannot sit up here and only talk about half of a sport, bro. That's why we talk about money. Like, if you talking about any other sport, I don't get this about some boxing fans, bro. Like, we got the information. It's 2021. All of this shit is out here for us to be able to research, to be able to look shit up so we can be more informed as fans, bro. Don't you think that's why, like, in the 80s and the 90s and back when, don't you think that's why they probably got away with a lot of shit? Because we didn't have access to information. You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at other sports, like in basketball, you don't just talk about the game, do you? You talk about the draft and shit. You talk about free agency. You talk about trades and shit. Shit that ain't got nothing to do with them actually playing the game. But those fans are educated enough and they know what's going on in their sport enough to where they follow the whole sport, bro. We doing ourselves a disservice as boxing fans when we say, well, I just want to see the fight. I just want to see the fight. I only care about what's going on inside the ring. No, bro. It's not 1990, bro. Right. It's 2021. You can research this shit. You can look shit up. And so that way, bro, you know what's holding up fights. You know why guys aren't getting in the ring instead of just be like, man, I wonder why such and such ain't fighting homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't fighting homeboy. Like, you never have to worry about that shit, bro. You never have to worry about the biggest star in UFC does. Conor McGregor always talking about his money that's why he make more money than all of them. Maybe they should start talking about their money.
That's why they get
maybe
their money.
Maybe that's what it is, bro. I don't know. Just me personally, if I got access to information, to wrap it up, and I'll let somebody else go. If I got access to information, I'm not just gonna ignore the shit, bro. I'm not just gonna ignore the shit. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna research it so I can formulate my own opinion, bro. I'm not listening to anybody else's opinion. Like, of course, I respect the OG. I listen to his show. I respect Money. He showed me number love. I listen to him, but I listen to them to see what I think, bro. I'm just not gonna repeat what the hell they tell me or what they say. I'm gonna be like, oh, that shit sound like a good idea. Then I'm gonna go look the shit up myself, as you should do, bro. So we talk about money and shit like this, bro, because it's here, bro. It's 2021. Research, talk about everything so that you can be a more informed fan, so that these crooked ass powers that be in boxing can't just tell you anything and you go run with that shit, bro.
Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier, you know. I mean, yeah, you got the old fighters and you got guys that like to talk about the old fighters shit, but that's how Don King and all these motherfuckers got away with that crooked shit. That's why Mike Tyson got robbed blind by Don King, you know, because the money was always kept a secret. You know, you say you made this, but you really didn't make that, you know, or you said, well, how I end up with that? You know, like AJ, he's a stupid motherfucker. AJ the same way. He don't care. You know, he don't care. Eddie, go ahead. You can take that. Wait. Yeah, I had to take that out. Like Bob Arum, you know, Telefino Lopez said, you know, hey, we can go to court. We can do this and that. But Bob going to sit there and add up everything. Got goddamn pop, a candy bar. He going to put everything on there and make it higher and higher. But now we can go, like you say, all you got to do is Google it. That's all you got to do, Google it. And you can find out anything you want, basically. That's all.
And it's a part of what's going on. So, but listen to this though, y'all. Tell me this Roy and Benoit. So I'm continuing to play this shit. Now, we just seen Roy Jones tell Benoit Hopkins, 60-40, now kick your ass. So it's been in a game, bro. We're going to quit acting like this shit just turned over like this. Oh, well, this, that, and the third. Now, let me ask this cat right here. Right? He say, Bud became undisputed at 140, then moved up to the first fight at 147, at 147 pounds, and got a belt. And how many years Spence been at 147? Finally got 2 belts, on his way to a third now, but Crawford complacent. Okay, bro, listen. Nobody is knocking Bud position of coming up and fighting for the WBO that Bob Aaron's fucking own, bro. Right? He owns. What the fuck has Crawford did since he got a belt? Ask yourself that. What has Spence done after he got his belt in 2017? Now, let's just play the belt game. Since you're saying, oh, he came up and got the belt. What has Crawford done since he got the belt, and what has Spence done since he got the belt? Answer that question. Ant Kit, if that's how he's Ant Kit 78. Answer that question. What has Bud done since he got the belt, and what has Earl done since he got the belt? And then I'll get back to you after you answer that, bro.
We waiting on you. Waiting on your answer, bro.
Yeah.
Dalton Boss, that's something for you, knockout. We ain't getting any of their money, though. We need to put pressure on both fighters. I favor Bud. I would pressure him to take the fight, and the same should be for Earl fans.
Hey man, I want Earl. I want Earl to take the fight. I don't want him doing no 70-30 shit, no 65-40. I don't think it should be any higher than 60-40. And if it's negotiated down, shit, 55-45. He should be the A side and he should get more money. Let me say that. And yes, bro, we ain't getting any of their money. We ain't getting none of the NFL players' money either, but we know their contracts. I can tell you how much money Dak Prescott got. I can tell you all about my football team. I can tell you about their draft. I can tell you all that shit. It's just here, bro. We got to quit fighting this shit, man. We gotta quit fighting this shit. Like it's actually good to know this shit, bro. All the cheating and all the racism and all this prejudice shit going on in boxing. I want as much information as possible, bro. I don't want nobody pulling the wool over my eyes, and you shouldn't either, in my opinion, bro. That's just my opinion. Like I like to be informed, bro. Like don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Shit, don't tell me it's sunny outside when it's clouded in the motherfucker, bro. That's just me. You know, everybody ain't like that. I understand that. It's a lot of the old guard that like they just want to talk about the fights and they just want to see these guys get in the ring. They don't care what nobody is making and all that shit. I understand that perspective. Yeah, I'm not hating on that shit. But at the same time, I want to know, bro, because I want to know who's right, who's wrong, who's being unreasonable, who's really holding shit up. I want to be able to speak on that shit. And I can't speak on that shit if I only focus on what's going on inside the ring, bro. I just want to be an educated commentator on this shit. And I feel like it's my responsibility as somebody that comes and make videos every day to at least halfway know what the hell I'm talking about.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I want to know, like I want to know what I'm talking about when I talk. I don't want to sound like an idiot, bro. So that's why I talk about the shit and I research the shit so that when people come to me, you know, the few people that have come to me so far that have watched my videos, I appreciate all of y'all. But when you come to me, I don't want you to come to me saying, "Oh, this motherfucker's stupid. He don't know what the hell you talking about." Like you might disagree with me, but it's always gonna come with some logic, bro. So that's why we still talk about the money, bro.
Yeah, I mean, not only in boxing, like I'm from Chicago, and everybody in the whole city was talking about when Michael Jordan contract ended. Everybody was fucking nervous. Everybody was talking about it on the subway or in the streets. Everybody, because he just made $2 million. That's all with the Bulls. He made more money in endorsements, but they were about to let him go in free agency. Everybody was in there. Everybody watching TV and all that shit, and they offered him $34 million. You know, and then everybody was like taking a deep breath, you know, and then, you know, then everybody started getting into the money. Well, how much such and such makes? Same with the Bears. Well, the Bears won the Super Bowl in 85, 86. And the contracts went right. So everybody started leaving. They didn't never repeat. I mean, you know, the money always been a part of the game. That's,
yeah,
I mean, the fan just, you know, look at LeBron James, everybody. The money is always something, you know. Well, we paying you this much, so you got to give us this, you know. You got to give us this, or you don't get this, you know, bonuses, shit like that, you know. I mean, in boxing, they have way, you know, shuck and jive with the shit, you know, the back end. Well, what's the back end? How much is the back end? Well, the front end. What's the front end? How much is the front end? You know, I mean, you're not telling, you know. So, I mean, only the boxer and the promoter knows. You know, and we might know the percentage of what Bob takes and what Al might take, you know. So, but you know, that's what it is. You know, you know, we need to get more informed of what's going on in boxing when it comes to the finances. You know, so yeah.
And that's it, OG. I hate when they say that shit too, because I hate when they always want to say, "Oh man, we not getting none of their money, so why y'all worrying about the money, or why y'all worrying about this, or why y'all worrying about that, bro?" The shit is in our fucking face, dog. Because y'all don't want to talk about it, don't mean that we ain't gonna talk about it. Right? Exactly. Because the person y'all going for ain't on the winning side of the percentage. That's why they don't want to talk about the shit. You know what I mean? So if it was Bud, and if Bud was deserving of 60-40, bro, I would put Bud out there deserving of the 60-40, and I'd be on Earl Spence motherfucking ass, right? If Bud would accept the 60-40 offer, right? If Bud would have said, "I accept 60-40," now what's up, Earl? I would have been on Earl ass. Hey, bro. That man accepted 60-40, dog. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Now what? You feel me? The bar, and that's what Bud should have done, because he would have called his bluff, right? And the ball would have been in motherfucking Earl Spence court. Now Earl Spence got to play ball. Right. Bud would have put his motherfucking back up against the wall. Okay, now the nigga wants 60-40. I gave him 60-40. Now let's see what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? All eyes roll to Earl Spence. Okay, Earl. He said he accepts 60-40, bro. What you gonna do now, bro? Like, ain't no, or nah, 70-30. Nah, ain't none of that shit. Ain't none of that. Your ass said 60-40. The man said, "I'll accept 60-40. Let's get it on." Now, all of us, if we keeping shit real, if we being real about the situation, I'll be looking at Earl Spence ass saying, "You know what? It's time to happen. It's time for that shit to happen." Ain't no this, that, and all that shit. But y'all not listening to that part, or y'all don't listen to us when we say that type of shit. Y'all just go out there motherfucker and say, oh man, y'all talking about this is 70-30, it's 80-20. Knowing damn well that shit was a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? But right now, the shit is in Bud Crawford. I mean, the ball is in Bud Crawford court. Now let me read this real fast, OG and knockout, so I can see what this man said. All I see Spence doing is moving the goalposts, calling out splits via Twitter, IG Live. That's not how you handle business, especially when you a big fish. He never sent no contract to Bud. Last time I checked, I asked you a question, bro. Last time I checked,
you ain't answered that shit. Yeah. Come on, Ank. You ain't answer that shit. See, Anky, I ain't the best man, but I remember you because when Money had an open panel and he was debating y'all, you was saying shit, and he invited you up on the panel, Anky, and you didn't come. You like to stay in these damn chats and these comment sections, bro. And I'm just gonna address the last part of your stuff. I know I shouldn't address you because you ain't answer Money question, but I'm gonna still address you. Ain't nobody sending a contract if the parties ain't agreed to terms yet, bro. Right. If you already told me you ain't taking some shit, if you already told me, nah, bro, I ain't taking that shit, why the hell I'm gonna make my lawyers who they gonna charge me to write up a contract? I'm gonna make them write up a contract that I know your ass ain't gonna accept, bro. That I know you already publicly said no to. Miss me with that, bro. That's why no contract is sent. At the end of the day, why ain't nobody like, yo, Bud, we think Earl is bluffing? Y'all always say Earl got a different energy. Like, that's what I hear y'all say. He got a different energy when he around Bud. Well, test that shit, bro. Tell him to call the bluff. Hey, man, I'll take that 40%. Send that shit right now. Why not do that shit? Why not do that shit? If it's really like that, if you really think it's sweet like that, so miss me with that, bro. Come on.
And when it's all said and done, bro, answer the question. What the fuck has Bud done since he won the belt? And what has Earl Spence done since he won the belt, Anky? We ain't trying to hear what Earl said or none of that shit. Answer that question, bro.
Right.
Anky, and I'll keep going with you. Who accepts 60-40 over social media? That's bad business, and you got to be a fool. You know what else is bad business? On social media saying 50-50 or no fight. On social media saying 60-40 my way. Going public and saying, I don't need Earl Spence need me, but then showing up to his fight 2 days later.
Wait a minute.
You don't negotiate no damn contract on no social media.
Right.
You know, they know damn well that, you know, that first of all, that ain't professional. And, you know.
Come on, bro.
OG, the worst of the bad business is your own promoter talking about he losing money on you, and then you could have built the fucking house in the Beverly Hills with the money that he lost. Yeah. That's the worst business of all.
Oh,
that's your promoter came out and said he losing money on you, bro.
Yeah, bro. His team do all that shit in public. He do all that shit in public, but it's bad business to accept 60-40 and call a bluff in public. But all that other shit, that ain't bad business, bro.
Man.
Y'all be funny as hell, bro.
Man.
Y'all be funny and don't even know it, man.
Shit. It's crazy, bro, like I say. But see, y'all bring this shit out of us. And then y'all gonna sit up here and say we hate us now. When y'all ask the questions and we give you motherfuckers the right answers, then what? No, we ain't trying to hear so saying 70-30, none of that shit. Answer the question. What has Bud done since he won the scrap? And what has Earl done since he won the scrap, bro? Y'all trying to say so it's saying 70-30. The last time I heard, the first word that came out of his mouth was 60-40. The first words that came out of his mouth was 60-40. How y'all just only heard 70-30? Last time I checked, if you quote a man, you quote everything a man say, not just part. If OGKQ say, you know what, tell Money Brown ass man, I'll give his ass, $50 to run around the corner, or tell him I give him, $30 to go down the street. So y'all, hey, OG said he'd give $30 to go down the street. What about the 50 say go give me to go around the corner? You know what I'm saying? Don't quote everything a man say. That's why shit get misconstrued up and misinterpreted. That's why people don't like giving out interviews because of shit like that. So 70-30, or y'all just go disregard the 60-40, right? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, and don't give a fuck. And don't give a fuck about context either. Like, include the context. He was on IG Live with his girl next to him, fucking around, talking to fans, just talking shit. Like, include that part too when you talk about 70-30, because that's when he said that shit. Also include that he came out and said, man, y'all tripping. I ain't been on IG in months. I ain't been on there since January. Right. So include that shit. Like, let's include everything when we having this conversation, bro. But a lot of people want to pick and choose, man.
Right.
It's too easy, bro. It's too easy, man. It's too easy. But yeah, though, man, like I say, it's too easy.
I'm telling you, y'all don't want to do this. Y'all do not want to do this with us, man. You don't want to do it.
because we gonna come out as haters. We gonna be the haters. We gonna be the bitch ass niggas. Earl Spence gonna be a drunk that crash. He a hoe ass nigga. He ain't never did shit. We riding dick. We doing. It's gonna be a whole lot of bullshit. But when we ask them questions, niggas go all the way. That's why I said they play ring around the rosy. Once you get to asking them real questions, what has Bud done since he won the title? Oh, he said 60-30, 70-40, this and that. Who's the number one fighter at the division? Who done the most? Who did this? It's gonna be all other type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And people like to discredit, and we figure it about people like to discredit. Oh, he fought Keith Thurman leftovers. He haven't done anything but become undisputed at one division. Oh, that's not nothing. He just undisputed. Oh, this person is undisputed. Oh, that person is like that's just something easy to do. Like every motherfucker just waking up in the morning, they stretching and yawning. I'm gonna go box. And I'm not just go box. I'm gonna become an undisputed champion today. Yeah. Like that shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? Out the blue. They don't want to get credit where credit is due, bro. And that's what I say. As soon as they want to discredit and shit, like that's how you know when people discredit Earl Spence, it's big. It's bigger than boxing. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When they discredit Earl Spence, it's bigger than boxing. It ain't just boxing. It got to be something in the inside that they don't like about the man. They just got to be a hater. They jealous. It got to be something other than just boxing. It ain't just boxing. Because I never seen somebody that want to discredit a man in their profession, bro. I would never discredit Terrence Bud Crawford. Never. Ever, bro. And even by talking now, right, they can't even say one thing that I said to discredit Terrence Bud Crawford now since we've been going through this whole 2 hours and 30 minutes. Say one thing that I said to discredit Terrence Bud Crawford. That is not a fact, or that's something that you can put with a fact. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never no hate, bro. We sit up here and say we want the man to get the fight with Pacquiao. We want the man to get the bigger fights so the man can go on pay-per-view and do bigger numbers so the man can be deserving of what he's asking for. We're not just going to give him something. People, we're not just going to jump for joy for Earl Spence because he beat this person, that person, and this person. No. So y'all don't want to jump for joy for Earl, but y'all want us to just give Bud something, huh? Like it's crazy out here, bro. And then the thing they try to use on Earl Spence is really the case that should be made on Terrence Bud Crawford, but they try to flip that shit so that you won't be able to use it on them. You know what I'm saying? And it's a smart thing, it's a smart logic, but it's called playing semantics. And on real motherfuckers, that shit ain't gonna work. And I think that will rub some people the wrong way. And that's why some people get offensive and some people get to feel in certain type of ways because they can't get certain bullshit over on real niggas. And when we flip that shit back on them, it's gonna fit our argument more than it's gonna fit their argument because they know the fucking truth. You feel me? But it is what it is, fam. We ain't heard to hold hands, we ain't heard to kiss ass, and I ain't heard to worry about nobody feelings. You did.
Yeah.
That's good if you feel in a certain type of way, not ours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said the reason I don't answer a lot of the panel questions because 90% of the time y'all be asking rhetorical questions. Well, you can always ask for a link, Ronald Adams. You can always ask for a link and get up here and prove your point.
Yeah.
You gonna answer the call?
You know what I'm saying?
I won't even talk. We ain't gonna jump you in. Like this be a conversation between you and Money, man.
Exactly.
This is platform.
Top ranked fights. Then Bud dipped off when Earl fought Danny and the Mighty Mo fight. So when did Bud roll up on Earl? Exactly, bro. That's enough. Let me break that down as well too. Last time I checked, when you are a PBC fighter and the event is a top rank event, because Earl Spence came to 2 top rank events, homie. 2. Right? And people like to always say, oh, Bud Crawford came to Texas twice and this and that. No, Bud Crawford came with his fucking promotional team to his fucking promotional company event where he's supposed to be. Where the fuck he was supposed to be. A top rank event. Earl Spence pulled up to a top rank event twice. Twice, homie. Twice. Bud Crawford was walking out, leaving the place, and he seen Earl Spence talking and, oh, hey, let me go over here and see what's going on. It ain't like a motherfucker went, hey, y'all seen where Earl Spence went? No, hey, find him and let me know. Come on, man, cut the bullshit, bro. Y'all can dress this shit up to make it look good, right?
Right.
Make it sound good, all y'all want to. But the facts go still remain. Earl Spence is the top dog at 147 pounds. Earl Spence is calling the shots at 147 pounds. Earl Spence is the one sending out the contracts, and y'all don't like that shit, right? Because last time I checked, if this man ain't this, that, or that, ask yourself, why the fuck is Bud Crawford asking him for a fight? And why Earl Spence ain't asking Bud Crawford for a fight? You know what I'm saying? But he can try to make it like he don't want the fight now. Oh, I don't want the fight. 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 Because you don't want to make it feel like, oh, he's being son to little boy. And that's an ego thing, bro. That's an ego thing. And that's all that is, dog. And he got a big-ass fucking ego. And guess what? You fans is growing big-ass egos just like Bud. And y'all falling into that shit. And y'all want to blame Earl Spence for everything. And it ain't going to work that way, bro. It ain't going to work that way. I don't need a link to debate. Oh, yes, you do. You ain't got to do all the damn typing. Right. I don't get what you're saying. You ain't got to do all the typing. It'll save you a lot of finger work, bro. I'm gonna drop the link before you get up out of here. See you want to come up here and try to debate. OG, I appreciate you, man. It's all love you, bro. Because I thought you weren't gonna make it this long. I thought you would be like, Monty, look here. I gotta dip up out this bitch, nigga.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had to go 30 minutes. I said I'm gonna be on here 30 minutes. You got my ass up, man. You know I'm 4 years old.
I'm glad you stayed, OG. You don't even understand how excited I am, bro, that I got to share the panel with you, man. You OG in this shit, man, and you doing big things. So
I appreciate it, man.
It's been fun for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
man. One of the realest to ever walk this fucking earth. Fuck this YouTube.
Yeah, shit. They don't sugarcoat shit.
Don't sugarcoat shit. Never sugarcoat, bro.
Shit, no matter who it is. Fuck that. No.
I'll be on my lunch break at 12:30 Central. I already know what I'm doing. I'm right there. Yep, let's get it. What he talking about? Hey.
The link is dropped. The link is dropped for whomever want to come up and defend whatever I got to say about Terrence Bud Crawford. I'll stay on for about another 25 minutes to see if y'all really want to make a case around this bitch. If not, we'll get ready and wrap it up.
Yes, sir. What do you think about that weekend fight knockout?
Man, I'm doing my research. I'll just say right now, I think it's gonna be a great fight. I will be doing a prediction on it, but I think it's gonna be a great fight, man. I'm excited for Frampton versus Herring, man. I think it's gonna be a great fight. Frampton is moving up, but Jamel Herring ain't been looking too good either. He's getting older, and one thing I noticed, man, he started talking about retiring and shit. I don't like when fighters start talking about retiring and shit and got like kind of one foot out the door and shit, and they already considering it and shit. Right. I don't like that. And Frampton, on the other hand, he been fragile as hell because this fight was supposed to happen a long time ago, and he keep getting his ass hurt. So, man, I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be right there watching it. I know you're gonna be doing the play-by-play, so I'm gonna have my shit on mute. Have my shit on mute over here while I'm watching it, and I'm be listening to you in this ear, man, because I know it's gonna be a fun ass night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But that's one thing about it, man. Carl Frampton, he excited. He think he's gonna make history, and like I said, you're right. Jamel Harrington, he act like he kind of iffy, like he want to fight or he don't. And then one time, like he want to drop the belt if he, so here could, get the belt, and I ain't dropping the belt for nobody. I don't care you my friend or not, so that's what it is. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Chicago beat his ass. That's all it is. My big bro Omega, what's going on?
Like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Is that Omega?
That's Omega. That ain't nobody. That's Omega. Omega come through the stand.
I know, man. I see the picture.
You look at that dog, you ain't walking out. Omega had a gauge in your motherfucking face. You ain't going nowhere. Get your ass back in that ring.
I want this motherfucker call me a fanboy. I want him to tell me who I'm a fan of. How you gonna call me a fanboy? You don't even know who I'm a fan of.
Man, I'll say this.
On the panel and tell me who I'm a fan of. Let's get this. I want this smoke. Come on.
Damn straight coming down since Omega popped up.
Man, all I know is I see Omega all the time, damn near all day long on these boxing streets, and I ain't heard him he ain't said he a fan of nobody to my knowledge, and I see him in the chats all the goddamn time. So
I will never tell nobody I'm a fan of anybody because I'm the fan. I am. The only person I'm a fan of is my father.
That's right.
Yeah. That's who raised me, who showed me how to do all the things I know how to do. And that's the reason why everybody in my neighborhood come ask me whenever they have a problem. They come ask me because my father taught me how to damn handle shit on your own.
Right.
Fuck
Yeah.
all this damn celebrity shit.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
rock with this celebrity shit. I rock with Wilder because he a real motherfucker. I rock with that Air because he got there don't give Air like Michael Myers. He don't give a fuck.
Right.
I like that shit. That motherfucker not emotional. He'd be like, all right, okay. 60-40.
Right, for real.
I bet your ass was 70-30. Keep playing with me. It's 80-20.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Uh-huh.
I
Motherfucker.
like
Texas,
that shit. Quit playing with
that
me.
Texas shit, bro. It come for all the
I
smoke.
like that shit.
Yeah, it come for all the smoke. You know, I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all, he gonna do everything he can to try to make that fight happen, bro. He gonna either A, get that fight, or he gonna prove that old buddy ducking him, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling
that's
you.
why I fuck with Earl Spence heavy, bro,
Hey.
because he tell the truth, bro. He don't lie. Like the dude keep it real, bro. And I'm not saying nobody else do, but like Earl, like you say, Earl said, if a fight not gonna happen, I'm not gonna sit up here and fake it to y'all like a fight gonna happen. Like I ain't finna be doing all that shit. Then another reason why I fuck with him heavy, Vlad tried to get Earl on this show, right? And we all know what's going down in Dallas with Yellow Bees and O3 and all that shit. So Vlad, you know, he reached out to Earl, you know, don't even know him, try to get him on the show. Earl told that nigga, I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that type of light, bro.
Yeah.
Turn his ass down. Like I ain't finna just be jumping for joy for no interviews from niggas like you, Vlad, your ass is the police. Get the fuck on somewhere.
Yeah, for you to try to implicate that man in some shit, man.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here with that shit, bro.
I get some information.
Man, I'm telling you, Earl, excuse me, Earl, his demeanor is so fucking scary to everybody because he don't give a fuck. That's that damn. He just don't give a fuck. If you come up, if God told Earl you gonna come see me, Earl gonna tell after I whoop everybody's ass, I'm gonna come see you. And then when he told Bud, after I whoop everybody's ass, I'm gonna come see you. And now when the time come, Bud say he don't want to fight no more. That's what these motherfucking Bud fans don't want to admit.
Yeah,
now,
bro.
Aaron one fight away to get in the Bud ass, and now Bud don't want to fight no more. But now one of these goddamn Bud fans want to admit that shit.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Like shit, I don't understand the energy for Earl like that, bro. Like, damn, you tired of waiting on Earl Spence, what, 1.5, 2 years? But shit, we going on a decade with Manny Pacquiao. Your ass keep waiting. You keep waiting, but for some reason,
still wait,
bro. But for some reason, you tired of Earl ass. I don't understand that shit. I've never understood Bud Crawford's energy towards Black Americans, bro.
I always said he never did no interviews with it. You know, I don't know. And he's the blackest motherfucker around. You know, and he won't even talk to the certain black media or whatever. You know, you don't have to do YouTube. You know, but only one I see him do is that the AK Barack, whatever that is.
Akin Barack, right?
Yeah,
that's what the zone.
Right. Yeah, that's what his zone. You know.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the military have been studying black men with no emotion. A black man with no emotion is the scary thing to all the government. All of them, not just Americans, all of them. Black men with no emotion. And Earl shows that shit. He like, I don't give a fuck. You never seen a boxer flipping out. Like, Earl don't flip out. Earl like, shit, I'm gonna whip your ass. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. And when I'm finna do what I'm doing, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And that shit scares a lot of people, including Bud, because Bud is around. Bud, believe it or not, Bud is used to being around white men that's on top. He ain't used to do a black man not being afraid.
Yeah.
And that shit got his ass shook. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That shit got his ass shook.
As much as you try to make it like you not.
I'm gonna tell you another thing. Mike Tyson used to whoop everybody ass that was afraid of. as soon as Mike Tyson got in the ring with somebody that wasn't afraid of him, he lost.
He lost, yeah.
That's
That's
Crawford.
that bully shit, bro. You can't
Yeah.
bully nobody that's a bigger bully than you. And I think Earl Spence, he just old school, bro. Like he one of them dudes, and I'm sure y'all can respect this as OGs. He just do what he say, bro. And he say what he mean, and he mean what he say. Like he ain't sugarcoating shit. And so a lot of times that shit will come off as nonchalant, or it'll come off like he don't give a fuck. But nah, bro, he just telling you like what it is, bro. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna do this shit, and I'm finna go do this shit, and then it is.
Yeah.
Like, they were like, yo, why you fight Danny Garcia? Well, shit, I told him I was gonna fight him before the accident, so I got off the accident. Shit, I already told him I'm gonna fight him, so I fucking fought his ass. That's what I said I was gonna do. People ain't moving like that.
Right.
After that accident, when Earl said he don't need no tune-up, that shook a whole lot of people.
Oh yeah.
And Omega,
And
wait a minute. Hold on, my bro, knock out Omega.
Who you?
Thank you. What was they saying, bro? Oh man, Earl tripping, man. Hey, if I was in my tune up, hey, this fight is scary, man. Hey, Danny can hit him and do this. Hey, if Earl come back and do this, he's proving this. He proving that. And
he
so
gonna have a flash.
His face might be fragile. Can he take a punch?
Yep. Teddy Abbott thought he gonna have a flash. Yeah.
And my bad.
Ronald Adams, why don't you bring your ass up here and Omega waiting on your ass, Ronald Adams? You ain't gotta keep talking from the chat. Bring your ass on.
Let him keep talking from the chat, cause you know goddamn well he can't goddamn step to me. That's why he in the chat. And you was a man, come on, speak up. And salute to singing OG, my bad. The OG be getting he got there a piece of your ass. I love the singing OG. He is singing to you.
But yeah,
don't play with OG.
Now bring your ass, Ronald Adams. Come on, Ronald Adams, bring your ass now.
While y'all waiting on him real quick, man, I gotta run, but let me say money, thank you, Omega Red, salute, KQKP, honor and a privilege, brother. I love the work you're doing, man, and I appreciate y'all letting me grace the stage, man. But everybody enjoy y'all night, everybody in the chat, salute to y'all, money, you know how we coming, bro. I'll catch you next time you're on, bro.
Yes, sir.
Right, do your thing, knockout, man. Do your thing, bro.
Hey, y'all, we got 69 people in the building. Let your boy get through donations before we ride out. Show some love for the grind, man. We about to get ready to shake out the building. And it's going to a good cause, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all show Money Brown love, because, he been throwing down lately. He been putting out that content, and, he working hard, So
I've been trying, OG. I've been trying.
Yes, sir.
Hey, goddamn, if y'all ain't want to do no donation, at least goddamn go to the Black Gentleman Club.
You hear me? The blackgentleman.com. You hear me?
Go buy some soap, because I know your ass is funky. Get some damn soap. That shit smell good. The Cougars love it. The Cougars love it. Trust me, the Cougars love it. Use code MONEY 314. I got to memorize money.
Yes, sir. Money B. Money
I got your back. Money B 314. I got it memorized for you.
Yes, sir.
I got your back. Wash your ass, man. Wash your ass. You get more pussy with sugar than you do with shit. Now wash your ass.
That's all facts. But man, it's all love though, man. And I want to say this to you, OG, and to my brother Omega, because y'all two of the most. I'm talking about nigga Omega be beating me here. I be that motherfucker. I be like that motherfucker. I be doing something. I be looking at the motherfucker. You got a comment. I got a comment. I ain't even start yet. I sit up as my nigga Omega. I'm like, boy, that's my body going. Feel me? Ain't no nigga gonna make it through the door with a gun on him, because Omega go blow your ass back out that door, and that's a fact. You feel me? But I want to thank y'all, bro. Because both of y'all, bro, keep me motivated. Both of y'all always showing me love, bro. I'm talking about outside this boxing shit, outside this YouTube shit, what they don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real, bro, to have brothers like y'all that I can look up to and say that's my big brother, man, that I know I can lean on without no bullshit, or I ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying? Or, man, I want if they really feel like this or feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Just being trill about the situation, bro. You know what I mean? So I want to thank y'all brothers for that, man, because that shit that'll take you a long way, bro. What people don't understand, you feel me? That shit'll take you a long way, dog.
Yeah. Hey, for sure. I told you, hey, I got your back. I told you that a long time ago.
A long time ago, bro. You ain't letting me down.
Don't worry about it.
Facts.
I
Thanks.
eat, you eat. That's how we roll. That's
Yes,
where
sir.
I'm from. I eat, you eat.
Yes, sir. Jay Fan say, my father told me when I was a youngster that you look a man in his eyes and a handshake made your word your bond. Exactly,
Yeah,
Dre.
right.
That's a
Yep.
fact.
Hell yeah. Yep. Shit.
But we gonna get up out of here, y'all. We ain't got nobody coming to defend Bud. I see you in the building, my brother Key. We ain't got nobody to come because they know, man. They can't defend no bullshit. My brother Tony wrong. What's going down, bro?
Nope.
They can't.
They don't want
They
that
ain't got
smoke.
shit to defend.
Yeah.
They ain't got shit to defend, bro. And it's all good.
They
Like
don't
I
want,
say, man. If you like Bud, ride for Bud. We like Bud, we ride for Bud. But at the same time, bro, we gonna keep it real around these sports. You feel me? We gonna keep it real.
We
A
got
lot of
to.
people say this and say that. They just be talking out their ass, bro. Because like I say, it's something deeper than boxing. They don't like Earl Spence for some other type of reason, bro. It ain't that they don't like him hard because they don't feel like he doing what he supposed to be doing to Bud. It's something deeper than just boxing, bro. And that's the shit that I don't get. Because
Yeah.
when you can run out here, you can call a man a bitch, or you can say this and say this and say all this other shit about a man that you really don't know. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It got to be something else to it. How can I call you a bitch, KQKC, and I don't know you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know you. Now,
Yeah.
we talking about in the Boston streets, man, you acting like a chump in a, like, if you say, man, you acting scary in the Boston streets, a chump, this, that, and that, but once you start trying to judge a man, Kurt's called a man a bitch that you don't know, you know what I'm saying, and all
Right.
this other shit, you know what I mean, y'all can miss me with that bullshit, bro, because I ain't finna do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna do it, bro. I ain't finna do it. And if I slip up and never said, I'm gonna correct my motherfucking self. You know what I mean? I'm gonna correct myself. No, I ain't saying I'm perfect or shit like that. But I know for a fact that I respect every man that get inside that motherfucking square circle.
Of course. Yeah.
I respect them, bro.
Yeah.
That shit ain't easy.
Yep.
It
That's
ain't
what I
easy.
always say. You gotta give them respect for stepping in that square circle, cause it ain't easy to make weight. It ain't easy to be disciplined, and some make it, some don't. You know.
Exactly, OG.
Yeah. So,
And like you said, OG, it ain't every day that some motherfucker waking up and become the motherfucking Jay Dixon, my brother Tony Rome, Phil J508. Thank y'all so much, my brother. Much love, much appreciated, family. It ain't every day that motherfuckers waking up, OG, becoming motherfucking unified champions or 3 division champions or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But don't discredit one man achievements to build up another. And they try to make like we try to discredit a man achievement to build up another, and that ain't true. All we saying is we know what the boxing game is. We smart enough to know that is what have you done for me lately. We smart enough to know how to, and we talk about the business because y'all have like y'all don't know how the business work. We know the business work on who putting the asses in the seats. If you put more asses in the seats, then guess what? You'll get the motherfucking last share of the money. That's just a fact. That's the nature of the beast. That's how the game go. That's what you call having leverage in a fucking boxing game. That's how you become the A side, selling fucking tickets, and that's just the nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I go, man. The people don't want to accept that shit. They want to make up all these other excuses. They want the boxing game to go how they want the boxing game to go, and it ain't gonna work that way. It ain't gonna work that way. It is what it is. It's a format to this shit. We see the blueprint and what it is. Why act naive to the shit like we don't know the truth? Just to big up the fighter that you like. If the shoe was on the other foot, if Earl Spence was in Turnbull Crawford position, I would be telling Earl Spence, Turnbull Crawford deserves 60-40, dog. Do what the fuck you got to do inside that ring and switch the odds to your fucking side. You know what I'm saying? But until then, that man deserves 60-40. That man put in the most work, and you got to go in there and take that shit from him if you want it.
Yep. Because you never know. You got a rematch clause. I mean, if you want it, go get it.
If you want it, go get it.
Yep.
Facts. But can I get some last words, OG? You can get up out of here. Thank you for riding with me for 3 hours, man. I know you only had 30 on you. That's a blessing. I thank you, man. You feel me? And I know the chat enjoyed you, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, look. I rock with you, money, man. And hey, I'm always here if you need me, man. And you know the number. And I appreciate you. Let me cook with you today. So
yes, sir.
And hey, keep doing what you're doing, man. And, you're doing a good job, man. And like I say, you always looking out for me. If I need this or I need help with this or this and that or just talk, just chopping it up on the phone. And I appreciate that. Because like I said, you don't find real motherfuckers every day. You think these people are real, but sooner or later you're gonna find out they full of shit. They full of shit. So ain't that many left, but the ones that's left, hey, look, I appreciate it, and they should rock with you, man, and keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yes, sir. I thank you so much too, and I thank you for help turning me up. OG be in this chat. If you motherfuckers ain't over there watching Monty Brown tonight, I'm taking notes. Motherfucker, ain't no way you should have at least 50 motherfuckers in there every time he go live, bro. And I appreciate it. You always stood on that. You always stood on that. Whether you were saying it from your channel, you was telling it to me, man. And I thank you for that, OG, for real. That means a lot, bro. That means a lot. You feel me? That's why I say the little things go so far, man. It just be the little things that go so far.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? You ask a motherfucker for an arm and a leg, but you might ask for a finger. You feel me? So shit, it is what it is, man.
Of course.
And y'all make sure y'all go follow OG, man, on KQKC Boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Let them know, OG.
Okay, yes, sir. KQKC Boxing Network. That's right. And we're gonna have our call-in show tomorrow, Saturday. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will be in the building, man. I will be in the building.
Yes,
2 o'clock, right? 2 o'clock p.m.
Or the fight?
No, when you tomorrow the call-in show.
Oh no, 12:30.
12:30 p.m. I'm sorry. Okay, 12:30 p.m.
We're on the same time. So I gotta get down there and see you. You right straight down the street.
Straight down the street, baby.
Yeah. So
yes, sir.
yeah. So
but I want to appreciate everybody that came through, show love, man. Thank everybody who donated. It's much love, much needed, much appreciated, man. You feel me? Lori, I know you're in the building. I will tell you to drop that link one more again if you is. You know, make sure I go follow my brother on Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Y'all go over there showing some love. Make sure y'all go follow my brother Everything Boxing. Show my brother Keon some love. You know, Keon always cooking, had a fire show this morning. He always go live at 2 p.m. Central Time. Right? That's 2 p.m. Central.
Oh,
so
do it. Okay.
3 o'clock Eastern, and that'll be 12 o'clock Pacific, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And make sure y'all click this link and go follow the hottest fucking boxing page on Facebook, Loyalty Promotion and Boxing. You go find fighters after fighters after fighters, but you gotta be respectful. None of that bullshit. You know what I mean? Be respectful, leave a post, show some love, man, and enjoy the group. You feel me? So it's all love, man. I appreciate everybody. Y'all know what it is. This your boy Money. This the ANSBC movement. ANSBC stand for Ain't Nobody Safe Boxing Chat. You feel me? Ain't Nobody Safe Boxing Chat. Meaning if you say some bullshit, I will get on your ass, family. You know what I'm saying? But some people you gotta let live because they take shit a little too personal nowadays, I see. But this your boy Money. This the ANSBC. What you say, boy? Oh, I thought he said something smart. I'm like, hold on, my bad, bro. You feel me? Hold on, let me show my bro Dre finding some love. Found it. I am out. Found salute. Yes, all right, Dre. All right, Dre. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. Y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog styles. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, OG, for coming rock out with your boy.
Hey, no problem. Shout out to the LDBC, brother.
Much love to the LDBC, bro.
Yes, sir. All right. And I'm out.
Yes, sir.